All right. Well, good evening and welcome to Rivercrest football on Rivercrest Athletics. We're live from AllCare Field at Badger Stadium in Arkadelphia. As your Colts get ready to challenge the number one seed Arkadelphia in the quarterfinals of the 4A state playoffs. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time we go live. It's hard to come up with enough adjective to describe just how good this Arkadelphia football team is. The Badgers were ranked number one in the preseason and have kept that rank with a perfect 10-0 record. They've reached this spot by dispatching of Clinton 49-21 and Ozark 52-21. That explosive Badger offense is averaging right at 47 points a game. They're led by senior quarterback Donovan Witten, who is a 6'3", 220-pound quarterback who has thrown for over 450 yards and 9 touchdowns in the past 2 weeks, and he's completed 64% of his passes for 2,363 yards on the season to go along with 36 touchdowns and only 2 interceptions. He's also rushed for 436 yards and added 6 more touchdowns on the ground. Sophomore running back Kyle Reed leads the team with 457 rushing yards and 11 touchdowns. Senior speedster Latonio Hughes has 34 catches for 622 yards and 12 touchdowns. Senior wideouts Trip Campbell has 30 receptions for 488 yards and 9 touchdowns. Carter Babb has 35 receptions for 477 yards and 7 touchdowns. And Evan Bailey has 22 receptions for 331 yards and 3 touchdowns. And Jaquavis Purifoy has 22 receptions for 292 yards and 2 TDs. That rounds out their receiving core. The Badger defense is led by defensive back Nick Williams, who has 73 tackles. Linebacker Marvion Berry has 68 tackles. And linebacker Chase Vantaborg has 64 tackles. Kelburn Middleton leads their team with 5 interceptions. The Colts come in with a 9-3 record after beating Gentry 42-21 and Star City 49-42 to reach the quarterfinals. The Colts have reached the quarterfinals 6 out of the past 7 seasons. The Rivercrest offense is putting up 42.6 points a game, and they're led by all-purpose junior Michael Rayner, who has tallied 9 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks. Rayner has 46 catches for 961 yards and 15 touchdowns. He's also rushed for 732 yards and 10 TDs. Sophomore quarterback Cavante Washington has completed 66.7% of his passes for 1,597 yards with 17 touchdowns and just 3 interceptions. Cavante has also rushed for 427 yards and has 5 TDs on the ground. Senior Jaden Stovall has 288 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns and has rushed for 238 yards and 2 more touchdowns. Junior running back Kobe Turner has rushed for 1,085 yards and has 20 touchdowns on the ground. And on defense, linebacker Marcus Slayton has 133 tackles, 26 tackles for loss, 4 interceptions. Defensive end Wyatt Lancaster has 120 tackles, 31 of those tackles for loss. He has 15 quarterback carries and 9 sacks on the season. Defensive tackle Trent Kimbrough has 92 tackles, 25 tackles for loss, and 2.5 sacks. They lead the Colt defense. Kobe Turner, Jaden Stovall, and Austin Elrod have added 76, 55, and 54 tackles, respectively. Folks, settle in as we get ready to bring you all of the Rivercrest Arkadelphia playoff action right here on Rivercrest Athletics. Todd?
Man, it's time. It's time. There's quarterfinal state 4A. We're here in Arkadelphia at a beautiful complex. As you can see across the way, there are lots of bleachers. On the visitor side, our crowd is filing in. A little slim over there right now, but like I said, they've got a lot of bleachers, folks coming down off the hill there to the left, and it's a pretty big school down here, powerhouse school, and looking forward to what's going to happen. We are big underdogs. There's no secret about that. They've been number one since the first week of the season, and they remain number one. But, hey, they can be beat, and maybe just this one night we're the team to do it. And so we'll see how this goes. And we want to thank Chris Babb from their staff who helped us get set up tonight and get us ready to bring live stream to you. They've got us internet hooked in, and so we already have a good stream all night so that you guys won't have any problems viewing it. And we thank you for watching as we get ready for the final 8 here in the state of Arkansas in 4A. Going to be something, Coach. I'm excited about it.
Should be a good night. Perfect weather, 55 degrees down here. Looks like the wind's blowing just a little bit, and should be a great night of football here at a beautiful stadium. These facilities are top-notch. Well, probably one of the best stadiums I've been in all season.
Yeah, it's a little different for us because we don't have a window to open. It's just a solid window, so won't be a lot of crowd noise. We're used to kind of feeling like we're in the game, and so crowd noise are going to be less. What do you see there from the toss?
Well, the Colts won the toss. They're going to receive to start the ball game. Their team captains, number 9, T.J. Scott, number 19, Jaden Stovall, number 40, Trent Kimbrough, and number 77, Tristan Turner.
Arkadelphia has 58 players on their roster, 19 seniors, 16 juniors, 18 sophomores, 5 freshmen. Coach Trey Shucker is their coach, and as Danny was saying, not many of them have to play on both sides of the ball, so that's a little bit of an advantage. But I tell you, we've had a really good year, and I wouldn't put it past the Rivercrest Colts to make this a dandy ball game tonight for sure.
We're about a minute and 20 seconds away from kickoff. The Colts have taken the field. The Badgers are getting ready to run through. They have little flames or sparks or something over here. They're running through. Have the couple of flags.
We were talking about on the way down, 2015, we were in this same position. We were headed to El Dorado to play Smackover, which was the #1 team in the state at that time, and the coach just stepped up and knocked them in the head that night. So but you just never know. These conferences, they don't play each other during the regular season. It's hard to know what they're up against. And, hey, we are to be playing loosey-goosey tonight and just go out there and hit somebody and catch some balls, and who knows what's going to happen here in about 3 hours.
Well, and I tell you what, when you get this far, anything can happen, and it just depends on who comes out and shows up that each night. It's about matchups and looking out during the warm-ups. One thing I did notice, Kobe Turner looked a lot more healthier this week than he did last week, and he had a great game last week, even though you could tell he was still hurting. Had 12 tackles and 70 yards rushing. Coming back from that turf toe injury. So he looked much better in warm-ups tonight. We'll see how he does, how he performs tonight, and we're going to need everything we can get from him, that's for sure.
That's right.
Very talented Arkadelphia team.
Yeah, they're about ready to get ready for the big kickoff here, and I just think it's going to be a really good ball game. I may be wrong, but I think it's going to be a good ball game, and I think the Colts are up to the task. Of course, I got a red hat on that says Rivercrest, too.
Well, one thing that's going to be an advantage for this Badger team is they don't have a lot of players who go both sides of the field. So they're going to have some fresh legs, and hopefully by the end of this thing, we're in this ball game, and we're able to pull out something and defeat this team and move on.
Yeah, we've seen each week and through the playoffs and probably even the last of the regular season, we'd start off with 2-touchdown leads. So here we go.
Set to kick off. That's number 4, Brock Curry.
It's going to go out of bounds, maybe. No, it didn't go out of bounds. It's going to roll into the end zone. Boy. And down goes Michael Rayner. He watched that ball roll into the end zone, and, man, we were all kind of sweating a little bit here on that one. But he knew what he was doing.
So the Colts will take over their first possession of the game at their own 20-yard line. And no time went off the clock as the ball was not touched. And the Colts come out in a little tight formation here.
Getting up in there for a nice gain. He's still moving.
On his feet, yeah.
That's going to be nice. About 6-7 yards.
So pick up of about 6 yards on the play and bring up 2nd down and 4.
Bubba Walker on the camera tonight. Appreciate him making the trip and brought our media crew today. Here we go.
Washington drops back. He passes over the – there's Oh, there's no flag
anywhere?
on the play.
He was about to run right by him.
Looks like there's a flag back here. False start against, I believe that's going to be against our quarterback.
I guess they're saying we started a little quick, but, boy, that was should have been offsetting penalties.
That should have been a penalty on the end of the play down here for sure.
Unless they blew the whistle dead. And that's one thing we don't like about being in this this glass fishbowl here. We can't hear what's going on as far as whistles and things. So
the defender definitely hit him before the ball got there, but there was no flag thrown on that play or that part of the play. There was a flag thrown before the snap. So a loss of 5 on the play bring up 2nd down and 9 with 11:30 left to go here on this opening drive for the Colts. Kevontae Washington gets a snap, passes over the top, same play, and just out of reach of Michael Rayner there.
Actually,
that was Kobe Turner.
Yeah, he's going to get him for the Knights up. It is hard to make out numbers from up here.
So Kobe is definitely moving a lot better tonight as he was the intended receiver there.
Start seeing him run the long plays. You know that he's feeling much better. 3rd and long.
So 3rd and 9 for the Colts. Clock stopped at 11:16. Washington takes a snap. There's a double handoff to Marcus Slayton. He's going to fall forward to about the 26-yard line to bring up 4th down and 4.
Looks like we're going to punt right off the bat here. That's been unusual this year. And see if we can't flip the field here a little bit on field possession.
Wyatt Lancaster wears number 5. He'll be the Colt punter. He's standing at his own 12-yard line.
That procedure penalty was big in this first series.
I can't see the number of the player returning this punt. There's a snap. Kick. End over end tip.
If we can get a roll. It's going to bounce up there.
That's number.
He's going to get around the edge there. Look out. Look
he's
out.
still on his feet at the 20-15. He falls down at about the 13-yard line.
Marcus Slayton knocks him down there. He slipped down there about the 8-yard line, or 12-yard line, I mean.
Oh, on the return? I couldn't see the number of the
number 9. Yeah, the numbers are real hard to see. We feel like we're a long way away from them. But bear with us. We'll get it all figured out here in just a second.
It must have been 7 because I saw 7 right over here.
What we did see is a long punt return, and so they're going to have excellent field possession here.
The penalty against the Badgers. That was number 7, Kelburn Middleton.
He's going to take it back.
On that return. He's a junior.
That's a big one there.
Middleton leads this Badger team with 5 interceptions. So after the penalty, the ball is going to be spotted at the Rivercrest 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Arkadelphia. 10:24 left to go here in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Quarterback for the Badgers, number 8, Donovan Witten, 6'3", 230 pounds. He takes a snap. He passes to his right. Pass complete to number 83. That's going to be Evan Bailey.
In on the tackles, T.J. Scott, also Kevin Morris. They're going to use a lot of different receivers. They're going to throw it all over the field. They'll try to run just to set up the pass. So it can go a dozen different ways every time they snap the ball.
Ball spot at the 23-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Badgers. Man in motion out to the left. He stops, sets. There's a snap. Quarterback rolls to his left.
Hold right there. He got it.
There's going to be a flag on the play. The pass is complete. Actually incomplete. Yeah. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds, but there's a flag. And
they're going to lose 10
as Todd
more yards.
said, probably going to be a hold there.
Looked like they had number 75, Colton Ball around the neck. That's going to back them up again. So after that initial nice punt return, they went back 25 yards from there. So that's a good benefit to the Rivercrest Colts, that's for sure.
So 1st and a long 21 yards for the Badgers. 9:54 left to go in the first quarter. The quarterback under pressure this time. He's going to be
knocked him down. Yes,
that's going to be Wyatt Lancaster, number 5, with the pressure, and he's able to hit the quarterback before he releases the ball and causes the incompletion.
Quarterback Donovan Witten there was setting up, and Wyatt Lancaster continues his great defense this year of either sacking or hurrying quarterbacks. That's his MO.
He had 15 quarterback hurries before that one, so make that 16 for Wyatt Lancaster.
2nd and 20.
2nd and 21. Here we go. There's a pass to the right, a little screen pass, complete to, I can't see, number 27.
27.
That's Kyle Reed, a sophomore running back for the Badgers. He's going to pick up about 9 yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 12.
Second time we've seen a little quick hitter right here out on the flat. Going to be 3rd and long.
Quarterback Donovan Whitten. He wears number 8 for the Badgers. Takes this. Oh, it's a high snap. He's able to gather it in. Pass over the middle. Incomplete. Intended for.
It's going to bring 4th down. I don't know. We were watching their place kicker kick before time. He was doing pretty good, but I think they're just going to go for it here on 4th down. But it is 4th and 12, so Colts can come up with a big play right here. We're going to be an even right off the bat with 2 series underway. One for them, one for us.
There's a snap. Quarterback looks, passes to his left. It's complete, but it's going to be
down, I don't
oh
think.
Yeah, they're going to give it to him there at about the 12-yard line. It looks like
he needed 12 and he got 12 and a half. I think it's going to bring up first and 10 from the 12. Man, tough break there for the Colts.
It was a great pass and catch there by the Badgers. This time the quarterback's rolling to his right. Passes a little sidearm pass.
Did he catch it?
And I can't tell.
Yeah. Touchdown. They called it a touchdown.
So touchdown pass to number 83, Evan Bailey, who had 3 touchdowns coming into the game.
It was a good catch. It was good and low, and he went down and scooped it up. We've got a small window here, so bear with us as we try to make sure we cover all the field. I can see one end zone, and Ronnie can see the other end zone.
I think I'm fixing to stand up.
Danny's moving on both sides trying to keep us informed, but they're going to go for the extra point here as this is the first time we've been down in a game early in a while. And it looks like that
extra point attempt
going to be
is good. Number 4, Brock Curry.
So here as we begin early, Arkadelphia strikes first after that good punt return, not before a couple penalties. And the big play on that one was that 4th and 12 play where they picked up 4th and 13 and put them in first and goal to go. And so Arkadelphia scores first now. Rivercrest got to answer the call here and score with them. That's what we need to do.
So with 9:16 left to go in the first quarter, your score, Arkadelphia 7, Rivercrest 0. Badgers getting set to kick off. Number 4, Brock Curry, who just added that point after, will be teeing it up. You ready to kick it off? You have Kobe Turner and Michael Rayner back deep to receive.
Our guys are kind of crunching up a little bit, maybe expecting an onside kick. You just never know. With that early lead, you might look for something like that with a 7-point lead. Now we're kind of going back to our regular spots, so we'll see what they do here.
The left-footed kicker, Curry, set to let go of this one. He kicks it to the right side. Rayner touches it, and it goes out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 10. No, correction. Yeah, the 10-yard line is where they're going to mark it.
Just outside the 10, the 11-yard line.
11-yard line.
Can you see that? Colts start way back again in their own part of the field.
So 9:15 left to go here in the first quarter. Colts with their second possession of the game.
See if we can't break a big run here, about 20, 30 yards, and get us out of the hole here.
Washington going to keep it, and he's going to be brought down at the line. It's actually going to be a loss of 1 on the play, so the ball is going to be spotted at the 10-yard line. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 11.
Kind of finding our way right now. It's something you have to do, play a team. It's the first time we've ever met Arkadelphia, and you just got to find your way through, take your time, and look at your reads and find who's open, who's not.
Michael Rayner in at quarterback now. Kobe Turner lined up beside him. Rayner's going to keep it, and he's going to be met there in the middle of the field.
Yeah. I think they're focusing on him. You just about got to. I mean, after last week, he had 5 touchdowns. The week before, several touchdowns. And we were talking about that on the way down. You just got to stop number one and see who else can beat you. And they are really teeing off on number one right now.
So a loss of 2 on the play to bring up third down. They're going to have third down and 14 is what the board says. Washington set to throw.
Deep.
Throws over the top. He has Rayner.
Oh,
Rayner catches it
He's
at the 47-yard line, and he's outrunning the defenders. He's at the 5.
Wow.
Touchdown, Michael
Colts.
Rayner.
92.
No flag.
92-yard reception
What
for
a
the
beautiful
score.
pass and catch. My
And that
goodness.
puts Michael Rayner over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
I didn't think there was any way. I thought he overthrew him. I didn't think he could ever run it down, and he sure did. It was right in stride. Once he got it, as we've seen, there's nobody in the state can catch him. And he took off.
With 7:54 left to go in the first quarter, we have a sideline warning against the Colts. A little celebration over there.
After 92 yards, you can jump up and down, guys, all you want. That's okay. But what a big play. I mean, that looked like we were going to punt from our own end zone, and all of a sudden the coach just flip it. And that's got to be huge for their momentum right here early.
So a 92-yard pitch and catch by Washington and Rayner. Point after is good by Josh Johnson. So we're tied up at 7 apiece.
Wow.
With 7:54 left to go here in the first quarter of this quarterfinal playoff football game at Arkadelphia.
Once again, Michael Rayner doing Michael Rayner things, and he has just amazed us week after week. And we talked about Cavante throwing the ball. He just keeps throwing the ball better and better, and that was just a beautiful pass and catch. And that's got to be a stunner to this blue side over here that's not seen a whole lot of folks hang with them this year. I think they lost one game by 1 point or something like that, wasn't it? Or,
No, they're
one. Yeah. That's right. That's right. They're undefeated.
They're 10-0.
But their closest loss was 1 point. But the rest of the guys pretty much blowouts. And man, that's huge for the Colts. That's huge for the Colts. I can't say that enough.
Josh Johnson set to kick off for the Colts. He wears number 58.
Wow. It's gorgeous.
Oh man, I thought it was overthrown. I didn't think there's no way, and he just next thing I know, he's streaking down the field, scoring a touchdown. Beautiful.
And Josh going to kick off.
Yeah, let's see what we're going to get here. I don't know. You never know. It's been a lot of onside kicks this year. A little pooch. Going to get up there, kind
about
of
the
going back on
25-yard line.
He's going to try to get over here and get this edge. Here's a breaker right through here. He's
That's
going
a
to
bad
get him
angle
right there.
Angle.
Yeah, he's going to get
Number
it back.
3 on the return, that's Carter Babb, the senior. And he takes the ball out to the
48, 49. Let's see where they're going to spot it here. It's just before midfield. We know that. But a nice return. He took that ball about, what, the 20, 25?
25.
Yeah, and bring it back up.
They're going to mark it at the 47-yard line.
Okay.
Looks like.
I like that better.
That's even better.
See if we can play some defense here. Get one of them pickoffs from one of our linemen like we've seen the last couple of weeks.
So this Badger team, they pass the ball a lot. They've got 3 receivers out to the left, 1 receiver here in the right, 1
Yeah, they're going to spread you out. They're going to spread you out. Look for a run right here.
Put a lot of pressure on your defense.
Yeah. They haven't ran the ball in a while.
Quarterback. Yeah. Oh, there's a
There
handoff, and he's going to be met there for a loss. I believe that's going to be
Colton Ball, number 75.
Quinn Perry in there, number 71, and Colton Ball, 75. So a loss of about 4 on that play. As the quarterback was handing the ball off, they were there for the tackle.
They're going to go hurry up right here. Marcus Slayton's just looking to hit somebody, man. It don't matter who. Just give me somebody in a blue shirt.
Quarterback Donovan Witten in the shotgun formation. He takes a snap, looks right, now back to the left. He's going to scramble to his left. He's got some pressure from Kobe Turner. The ball's been tipped right there by Turner, and it falls short, incomplete.
Beautiful coverage by all of our guys back in the backfield and defensive backfield. He didn't have anywhere to throw it. He went. You could see him progressing through about 3 different receivers. All of them were covered, and the pressure was there. Great job for the defense, the Rivercrest Colts.
Kobe Turner was coming in and got up and deflected that ball.
Kobe had a big defensive game last week, 12 tackles.
3rd down and 14 for the Badgers here with 7:09 left to go in the first quarter. We're all tied at 7.
Keep it up, Colts. Keep it up right here.
There's a snap to Whidden. He drops back, looks left. He passes left. He has a receiver there, and the ball is going to be caught at the 47-yard line of Rivercrest, but it's going to be well short of the first down. It's going to be fourth down and about 4 for the Badgers.
Looks like they're going to go for it. I don't think they're going to hesitate. 4th and 4, another big fourth down play. They come up with a big play a while ago. Boy, there'd be a big stop right here.
Hurry up offense here. High snap this time, and Whitten rolls to his right. He's got some pressure for Kimbrough. Passes over the top.
He got loose.
And there's Kevin Morris with the deflection.
Yes.
Great coverage by Kevin Morris.
Right. Yeah. Crowd screaming for an interference call, which they're not going to get, and Colts are going to take over just this side of the 50-yard line on Colts' side. What a great play there.
Great job by that Colt defense to get the turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 Rivercrest at their own 47-yard line. Great start, great field position to start this third drive of the game.
Really good start by the Colts here. That's right. Make it hurt. You got good field position now.
Devontae in at quarterback.
Everything's in play right now. He just about got him to jump. Now they switch the play. Coach Harden, our offensive coordinator, switches the play.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Washington's going to keep it. He's going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards on the play. And
need a whistle.
Still on his feet, and the referees are letting him go there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got up to the 50-yard line with about 3-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 7.
So the ball is spotted at midfield on a 3-yard run by Cavante Washington. They bring up 2nd down and 7, 6:27 and counting here in this first quarter. We're up knotted at 7.
What a great start. What a great start. Big game. This is what we expected. Back and forth.
Washington quarterback. He hands off to Kobe Turner to this left side. He's still
there,
on his feet. He's at the 45, the 44, and he's brought out of bounds by number 14, Nick Williams.
Nobody was.
Yeah.
And there's a flag at about the 48-yard line.
Nobody was even in that spot when he threw the flag.
And we're seeing what they're going to call. Probably going to be a holder blocking the back.
Yeah, they're marking it against the Colts.
It's going to bring up 2nd long.
10-yard penalty.
Tough break there. Moves the ball back.
2nd and 15 now for the Colts after the 10-yard penalty. 6:09 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, you need everything going forward. You don't need much of that going backwards against a good team like Arkadelphia.
A little bit different look here as
major shift.
You got Kimbrough, Slayton, and Lofton out here.
Quads to the left.
There's a pass to Washington.
Got a flag.
Got a flag. Washington is looking deep. He's got Michael Rayner down there, or Kobe Turner rather, and the pass is complete.
I think we're going to bring it back. I think we jumped. I think we weren't set. Man, after a great big play, it's going to come back.
Looked like everybody was still.
I bet you we didn't get somebody up on the line of scrimmage or something with all that quad set to the left.
Boy, that was pretty.
Boy, it was. He just chunked it with all he had. Kobe went up and caught it. They're debating here, and I think we're coming back. Motion on Colts, yeah. Boy, they're lucky. They're lucky.
So, I mean, we've proven that we can throw the ball on them here. We've had several deep balls that have been caught.
These holding and these precision penalties are killing us here early.
But the big play has been there for us. We've had a 92-yard touchdown reception. That one was for about probably 50 yards.
Yeah.
Not the down and distance you want against the number 1 team.
Yeah. So 2nd down and 20 now for the Colts.
This looks like a good spot for Jaden Stovall right here.
You don't have to pick it up.
Yeah.
You don't have to get it all in one
Get
play.
back to the original line of scrimmage and go from there. You're just 2nd down and long, not 3rd. We're going to call timeout. Yeah. A couple penalties, and this is a good time to talk to them about, guys, we got to get set. We got to be ready because you want everything going forward. We just missed what was that, a 50-yard pass?
Oh, yeah.
And we have to bring it back. And, boy, those things you need. You need every one of those when you're playing the number 1 team in the class.
So with 5:29 left to go in the first quarter, the Colts call their first timeout of the half. Score is 7-7. Again, if you're just joining us, the Colts scored on a 92-yard pass from Cavante Washington to Michael Rayner.
That was still amazing, Coach. I keep saying amazing. That was just amazing. I mean, we were facing punting from our own end zone, and they just come up with the play of the year for that point for this team. And playing against Arkadelphia just wasn't a bigger play all year.
This drive started after a turnover on downs for the Badgers, and Colts are trying to capitalize on that, but a couple of penalties have pushed us back, and now we're facing a 2nd down and 21.
It's the second longest passing catch in school history.
There's Washington back to pass. He's got pressure. Oh, he's going to be sacked. The first one there.
You just can't hold the ball like that. You just got to get rid of it. You got about 3, 4, 5 seconds at the most. You got to get rid of it.
Can't really see their numbers. They have blue jerseys with red numbers, and they're hard to see up here where we're at. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 30 after the sack on Washington.
See what happens here.
I don't know if you have that much time to get into that long a route.
No, you just got to go shorter, especially 2nd long.
Washington rolls to his right.
They're just doing contain now.
There's the pass to his right. It's incomplete. Intended for, I believe that's Rayner.
Going to be punting time here. Well, there's
a flag on the field at about the 31-yard line.
If that's on us, they'll decline it. Let's see here, though.
It's actually 2 flags.
We had a legal man downfield.
That penalty is declined.
And so that's going to decline.
So it'll bring up 4th down and bring Wyatt Lancaster onto the field to punt.
I think we were going to try to set up a screen pass.
Yeah. That series was all about penalties, and that's not good when your series is all about penalties. Had 3 huge penalties, had a 4th penalty that didn't play into the mix, but here we are, 4th down, punting from the 26-yard line.
He's standing at about the same spot he was on the last punt.
They're going to bring the house here. Be ready.
There's a snap and a kick. Oh, that was close. End-over-end kick.
Yeah,
it's going to hit about the 44-yard line of Rivercrest and roll down to the 43-yard line of Arkadelphia.
As close as that was to getting blocked, we got every bit of that out of that we could because I just knew they had it blocked. They brought the house, and he was able to get it off with a quick kick. So
it would have been great to see them kind of bump our kicker there a little
knock
bit.
the kicker down. But they're going to pick up 1st down there and be on their side of the field. But, again, good field position. See what the Colts do here. They were able to stop the run last time and also stop their passing game on that series. How many stops each team gets is going to say a lot about who wins this ball game on defense.
So with 4:32 left to go in the first quarter, the Badgers have possession again. This time quarterback throws to his left. It's almost picked off by number 4,
Jacavion Williams. Their receiver tipped it back to Jacavion, and he was ready to try to grab it, and it was just over his reach, and so going to be 2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10, 4:27 left to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 7. This time there's a handoff up the middle, and it's going to be snuffed out by Marcus Slayton.
Trent Kimbrough's making himself known down there. He kind of rolled up a guy, and it's going to be 3rd and long.
So Slayton and Kimbrough in on that stop. And a gain of 1 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 9 for the Badgers with 4 minutes left to go in this first quarter.
We'll probably say this all night, but it's another big third down play. It seemed like every play's big when you get to this level.
There's snap. Witten drops back. Oh, he's hit as he throws it. The ball's going to be thrown over the receiver's head. Great pressure there by Kimbrough as he was able to touch the quarterback before he let go of it.
I seen him coming around that backside, and just about time he got ready to let it go, he hit him, and it threw the whole pass off.
I tell you what, Kimbrough gets in there and hits you a few times, you're going to be looking for him the rest of the night.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just not going to punt much. It's going to be 4th and 9, 4th and 9.5.
4th and 9, quarterback Witten in the shotgun formation, trying to draw him off sides, and that attempt failed.
Sit still, guys. Sit still.
There's 14 on the play clock. High snap. Witten drops back to pass. There's a pass over to the left, and the receiver's there, makes a catch, and steps out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, we're playing a little bit deep, and when you give that much cushion, All you got to do is go in there and find you a bare spot and turn around. That's what they did.
So 1st and 10 for the Badgers after the pitching catch. This time a handoff up the middle. This time the running back was able to get through the line and takes it down to about the 25.
Well, they are going hurry up.
27-yard line is where they're going to mark him down.
Sorry about that, Ronnie. They are going hurry up here, boy. I mean, quick. You better be ready. Got to be ready, Colts.
Another first down for Arkadelphia. Whitten takes the handoff. He passes to his left. Pass is complete. And a little slant pass there. And he takes it down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line for another Badger first down.
This is where being able to play both sides of the ball is going to be a little tougher, especially with them playing this hurry up.
3:20 left to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 7. The man in motion to the right. Whitten takes the snap. He looks left. Passes left. He has a guy in the end zone.
Oh,
and,
what a pass.
Pass is complete.
What a pass.
I can't see the number.
Yeah. That pass was dropped right over our defender, which was right there, right in the hands of the one waiting to catch it. And that's the second touchdown pass for
that's number 27, Kyle Reed.
Donovan Whitten with the second touchdown pass for the Arkadelphia Badgers.
Correction, that's number 21, Trip Campbell. 21, Trip Campbell with the reception. There's the point after.
Snap was not good, but did he get it through? Yep.
He got it through. So with 3:06 left to go in the first quarter, Arkadelphia strikes again, and they lead this one 14-7.
Well, when they got that 4th and 9 first down, boy, it like they threw gasoline on them, and they caught fire. They went to that quick hurry up, and we weren't ready when that running back gashed us up the middle there for about 20. And after that, we were on our heels trying to hurry back and get in our spot. So, boy, I tell you, we got to keep them out of that hurry-up offense because, I mean, they go quick. 14-7 Arkadelphia here over our Rivercrest Colts. But it's been a battle so far. What we got left, Coach? I can't see the clock.
3:06.
3:06 left here in the first quarter. See if we can't answer back. We can definitely pass the ball with them. We just got to stay on sides, and we got to quit holding. Appreciate y'all watching in. Y'all enjoying them turkey leftover sandwiches and trying to breathe again after yesterday. What a great Thanksgiving day it was. And spent some day with the family. Hope you got to. And appreciate you watching in tonight. Figured a lot of people are watching. We got more folks coming in over there. Here's the second kickoff.
Number 4, Brock Curry with the kickoff. Kicks it to Michael Rayner over here to this left side. He's on his feet. He makes a move there. He's still there about the 33-yard line before he's brought down. And it'll be 1st and 10 Rivercrest.
They hit you pretty good. They come in waves, and they gang tackle. You see a lot of blue shirts in one spot, and that's the way you want it when you're playing defense or on them special teams. So when one guy misses, there's 3 to take his spot.
So we have one receiver to the right, 2 receivers out here to the left. Rayner is the quarterback. He pitches it to Stovall. Stovall cuts it back up the middle. He's going to pick up about 9 yards on the play as he takes the ball down to the 41-yard line.
I think Jaden could have a big game. I think he could be the X factor tonight because I know they are focusing on number 1. You can't watch game film and not focus on number 1 for Rivercrest. So Jaden could really have a big night if they use him in the right way.
2nd down and 2. He picked up 8 on that play. 2:38 left to go in the first quarter. Rayner's going to keep it this time. He takes it. He's going to cut back to his left. He cuts back in the middle. Now he picks up the first down as he finds a little hole there at about the 44-yard line.
They're quick to the ends. They try to stretch it out. They don't like you to have that edge, and so they're gonna try to stretch it out. Michael did a great double back and picked up a first down.
So 1st and 10 for the Colts. 2:17 and counting here in this first quarter. They're down 14-7 to the Arkadelphia Badgers. Kobe Turner in the backfield with Rayner. He's going to take the handoff. Turner's on his feet. He picks up about 8 yards on the play as he's going to take it down into Badger territory, about the 48-yard line.
Nice pickup there by Kobe. Good to see him back in there again this week. We didn't know how all that play last week would affect him, but it doesn't seem to affect him very much, and he's ready to go again.
So 2nd down and 2 with 1:37 and counting here in this first quarter. There's a high snap, handoff to Turner. He makes a move, and he falls forward inside the 45 to the 44-yard line, where he'll pick up another Rivercrest first down.
I think our success on them big, long passes there early in the games kind of opened it up a little bit, and they're looking for those passes, and that always is a benefit for your running game.
I don't mind us slowing it down.
No, I think the longer we have it, the less they've got it, and that's a good thing.
So 1st and 10 for the Colts, 1 minute and 19 seconds left to go in this first quarter. They're down 14-7. There's a double handoff to Slayton. He's on the right side over there, falls forward for about 5 yards. And he's going to mark it at about the 40-yard line, just inside the 40. They're going to give him 5 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5. That's twice they run that little double handoff there to Slayton.
Again, we're having trouble reading those numbers, so we're not getting as many defensive numbers on tackles as we normally do, but we'll keep trying to do better.
The blue uniforms and red numbers are not really a hit with PA guys or announcers. Those are hard to see across the other way. That's Kobe Turner on the carry.
That's a good
He's
game.
going to take it down to the 37-yard line. He's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3 for the Colts.
I believe we're in two-down territory, so this can be any kind of play here. I don't think you necessarily have to pass the ball right here. I continue running it, I think.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter. They're going to let it run down 5 seconds counting. They'll switch ends of the field, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Your score, Arkadelphia 14, Rivercrest 7.
It's the first time this year in the playoffs we've been down after the first quarter. But we're right there. We're moving the ball, running the ball good. We've had a couple big passes. One was brought back, and one was for a touchdown. So we're doing okay. We're doing all right. We don't look outmanned or anything at this point. We'll see how the game goes as we go along. If they have guys that doesn't have to play both ways, that helps a lot when you get to that fourth quarter and you're not near as tired. You spend a lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. They're
over here watching TV.
They've got guys over here, and they're having offensive and defensive meetings like you see in college, so that's a little bit different. But overall, I think they have about 11 more players than we do, maybe 12 more players than we do.
Osceola's up 8-0 on Boonville.
Osceola's off to an early 8-0 lead over Boonville. As we look around here, look around the state.
Not many games being played tonight. We're almost at the end of this football season.
It's good to be one still playing, that's for sure.
So 3rd down and 3 for the Colts. They have the ball at the Badger 37-yard line.
Just want to get upfield.
Warren's got an early lead over Malvern, 7-0. Charleston's beating Newport 21-0.
T.J. Scott in the backfield. There's a handoff to Stovall. He has the first down and then
Jaden.
some as he goes out to about the 27-yard line. So a pickup of about 10 yards on the play.
Boy, he hits the hole good. McGee's got an early lead over Harding Academy, 8-0. And EPC is up 14-12 over Hazen in the first quarter.
So the first play of the second quarter, a 10-yard run by Stovall. Picks up the first down. The ball spotted at the 27-yard line. T.J. Scott is in the backfield with, looks like, Michael Rayner.
Never good when one of your players throws his hands up like I don't know what the play is.
Rayner's going to keep it. He runs out to the right. He finds the edge there, and he takes it out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. So a pickup of about 6 on the play.
Number 7 there brought him out of bounds. That's Kelburn Middleton. And Mr. Rayner introduced himself to him.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 4 with 11:25 left to go in the first half. Colts are down 14-7.
Colts moving the ball, looking pretty good here. 2nd and short.
Rayner takes the snap, double handoff, this time to the left side to Marcus Slayton, and he's picking up some steam, and he's going to be tripped up at about the 18.
I think he might have got the first down.
17-yard line.
I don't know if he's going to give him a
He's
good
gonna
spot.
Be close to the
No,
first
it wasn't
down.
a good spot there.
It's going to be close, 17 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to call it third down, though, in about
Third and
a yard.
Yeah.
If it's even that much.
So 3rd and 1 for the Colts.
No, I'm
You got 2 times to get a foot.
running straight ahead is what I'm doing.
Michael Rayner still in at quarterback. Stovall in motion. There's a little pass to him, and he's going to fall forward. He's going to have the first down.
Yeah.
As he takes it down into about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Colts.
We got a yard, didn't we?
They stopped we got a yard. We got exactly what we needed. And they're going to move the flags and crank the clock again.
So first down for the Colts. 1st and 10.
10:41 here in the second quarter, just underway.
Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. You got Elrod, Stovall here to the right. Receiver out to the left. Handoff to Kobe Turner. He's
Get
going
around there,
to
Kobe.
stay on his feet,
Ooh.
and he's going to be brought down at about the 15-yard line. There might be a face mask there.
Yeah, he had him up
as,
around the helmet.
There's a flag comes in right at the end of that play.
That's going to put 15 yards onto that one. That's going to put it right up in there and 1st and goal.
Looks like it's going to be a targeting call. Is what he was showing this, but I don't know.
Yeah, I would think just face mask, but
Targeting.
oh
Targeting,
yeah, he's
yeah.
going targeting. So helmet to helmet hit there, personal foul. No, he's grabbed face mask now. I don't know what he was saying to the coach there, but it looked like he was saying targeting.
He said targeting, and then he turned around and said face mask. So
Either that or he hit
either
him in the
way,
neck.
we'll take it. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Colts.
Yeah, looked like we got a half a distance
Ball
penalty.
spotted at about the 8.5-yard line. There's Stovall in motion. And Rayner's going to keep
Oh,
it.
yeah.
He's up the middle. He's going to fall forward inside the 5-yard line to the 3, where it'll be 2nd and goal for Rivercrest.
I love the misdirection there. I don't know if we ran that play much this year, but
We got an injured player down there. It looks like an injured Arkadelphia player.
We ran it once last week for 15 yards for a touchdown
Yeah.
in the game. That's about the same
yeah,
play.
it's man, we always have
That's
got
not-
that jet sweep action going right to left, and man, it just leaves that middle wide open if people bite on it.
That's not a good sign either, the way
No.
that the kid's acting out there. His helmet's off. He's
He's kicking
Kicking
that leg,
around
and
there.
he is hurting.
So with 10-10 left to go here in the first half, we have a timeout on the field for an injury. The Badger player's down. Colts are down 14-7.
Looking at other scores here while we wait and make sure this young man's okay. He's getting up now. That's a good sign, but he has got
What
an
number is
ankle
that,
twisted or something.
10.
Number 10 is Cade McBride, is the injured player. He's coming off the field very gingerly, and I hope everything's okay there. Elkins has got a big lead over Nashville, 21-7, and like I said, Malvern and Warren's up 7-0, and it's some big games going on tonight. Glen Rose, Melbourne, 7-7 in 3A.
So with 10-10 left to go in the first half, the Colts take the field. They have a 2nd goal. Should be 2nd goal from the 3. There's Kobe Turner, quarterback. He takes the snap.
He's in there.
And he's
Touchdown.
in for the score.
Yes, sir.
So a 3-yard touchdown run by Kobe Turner, who had 20 touchdowns coming into this game, make that 21 now on the season, with 9:59 left to go in the first half.
Touchdown Colts, and man, that's nice. Keep the pressure on. Keep these guys where they've got to play a whole game. I don't know if they've had to play many whole games this season with the team that they've had. And a lot of these games they played were over at halftime, so this is going to be big as we continue to score with them.
Josh Johnson, number 58, set to try the point after.
We snuck our guy
There's
on the field
a
over
fake
there.
over there.
He's wide open.
And there's
this
a
guy's
flag.
going to throw a flag on. I think he's never seen it before, so it's fooled him.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fooled him. He's going to say that he wasn't on the field or something. But let's see what they're going to do. Maybe he didn't get set. It's the only thing I can think of.
Make the extra point harder, too.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think they've never seen that play before, so it really surprised them.
Illegal
Illegal substitution. Oh, that hasn't been called all year. We have not had that play called all year, and we've been running that from time to time all year. And so that's I don't think that's a legal substitution, but they did.
So the point after will be back a little bit further than normal. Josh Johnson set to kick. There's the snap, the hold, kick, and it is
Went right wide left, I think.
no good.
Yeah.
That's a big
Yeah.
penalty.
Yep. So 14-13. Colts just one down, but took a shot there at the 2 points. I didn't see much argument from the coaches, so we'll just go with that and we'll shut up about it. But we have ran that play several times this year, and usually for 2 points.
So with 9:59 left to go in the first half, Arkadelphia leads this one 14-13. The Colts just scored on a 3-yard Kobe Turner touchdown run. Josh Johnson set to kick off for the Colts from the 40-yard line.
What a start. What a start, man. This has been action-packed, and that was a great drive there by the Colts. Got a late face mask penalty there that helped, but they just steadily moved the ball down the field, a lot of running to that. And, well, when you can pass and run, you ought to feel pretty good about that as a Colt offense, I think. And so you just got to continue to get stops on defense. That's going to be the biggest thing because they can definitely move the ball. They got tons of options, got a great quarterback, and he can throw the ball, and they're not going to punt it. Yeah, they're not going to punt it.
There's a kick. It's going to be over to the left. They call for the fair catch at the 30-yard line, and that's where Arkadelphia will take over 1st and 10 with 9:59 left to go in this first half.
Multiple receivers. You can watch him go through his progressions as on every snap. You watch him look at the different receivers, and you just don't see that much in high school. And he does a really good job at that. Big quarterback. What did you say, Dan? 200?
6'3".
220.
Yeah, 6'3", 220. So good-sized quarterback, number 8, Donovan Witten.
He does have 5 in-state offers to play quarterback.
And he only has 3 interceptions on the or 2 interceptions on the season. There's a handoff this time. First man through. And, the ball's loose, but
right
he
back to
falls on it at about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, Wyatt Lancaster knocked the ball loose for a minute. He fell back on it, and then T.J. Scott was there to tag him down and going to pick up about 5, looks like.
That's number 27, Kyle Reed, on the carry. He is their leading rusher with 457 yards on the season. There's Witten. Going to hand it off to him again. This time he goes up the middle, and nobody's there until about the 47-yard line of Rivercrest to bring him down.
About time you get thinking they're pass, and they'll start doing this rush game, and now they're going to go full blast as fast as they can go. So you definitely got to get set up and get ready.
So 1st and 10 for the Badgers at the Rivercrest 47-yard line. This time a little reverse, and we had him right there.
Oh.
And there goes
Marcus, no, that's a
big man.
Yeah, Mr. Lomack, Andrew Lomack there.
Jacavion Williams also there, number 4.
tackle for a loss.
So a loss on the play of about 1.5 yards and bring up 2nd down. They're going to mark it.
Who ran that? What number ran that on the other side?
I believe that was number
8 or 9.
6, I think.
6. It's just so hard. I know Wyatt Lancaster was fighting off his blocker and tackling the guy at the same time. That was pretty cool. And then he wiggled loose, and he had help there ready to help him out.
So 2nd down and 12. There's a handoff to number 6
There's
again.
a big hit.
And that's Marcus Slayton.
Yeah,
And that's going to be back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play.
That looked like a Canadian football play there, man. Got to come around motion from 20 yards back.
Bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Badgers.
Third and long here. Let's see what we can do here, defense.
Witten takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to 27 again. That's That's Kyle Reed. Trent Kimbrough in on the stop. And a gain of about 3.
It's 4th down again. They're already lined up. We got another guy down here on the field. And another guy from Arkadelphia.
That's the
shaking up on the play. Is that 21 maybe?
21 or 27.
He's coming this way with a coach right there beside him.
I believe that's 27. Kyle Reed. That's their running back. Shaking up a little bit.
Yeah, I think he come up kind of holding his stomach. He's trying to figure out what's going on here.
So 4th and 9 with 7:38 and counting here in this first half.
Yeah, got to look for a pass right here. We jumped.
Golly.
That didn't look like we came across.
He's calling offsides on us, so that's going to make it 4th and short.
Wow.
We jumped in the neutral zone, I think, right there over the ball.
It's going to bring up a 4th down and 4.
Man, and that helps him a lot. That gives him a lot more options. Now they can run the ball. Still looks like they want to throw unless be a quarterback keeper. He's ran for 400-something yards himself.
Got Lancaster and Stovall both kind of hinting around that they may be coming in after Witten.
Yeah, it makes no sense for our defensive tackles to be this close together when.
Yeah, Wyatt's coming.
Wyatt's coming, yep. There's this pressure right there. Oh, they had him right there. And
Big man and
I think, did they stop him?
they stopped him, yes. He's going to be short. It's going to be turned
Gonna be
over on
Colts
downs.
ball.
It's going to be Wyatt Lancaster and Big Man.
Yeah.
And the quarterback is throwing a fit because
He's not too happy about that. He's still on his
he's
feet.
still on his feet, yeah. But
Momentum had been
so turnover on downs
was big.
for the Colts as they stop Arkadelphia with 7 minutes and 1 second left to go here in this first half. A great job by the defense.
Great field position again. This is where we were before, and we had a couple penalties that hurt us. So let's see if these guys can't capitalize on this 4th down stop here.
All the way from Maryland.
Yeah, we have T.J. Stottlemyre watching all the way from Maryland. Appreciate you
Thank you.
checking us out, T.J. There's a Rayner rolling. Oh, to his left. Great job. There's a pass complete.
Get up, baby.
And that's going to be Stovall out
Yeah.
there, and he's going to pick up a nice gain for the Colts as he takes the ball down to the Arkadelphia 40-yard line for a first down.
That was not a beautiful play, but it was an effective play.
How many times have you seen Rayner rolling to his left and making that pass?
Yeah, Michael don't have to throw it usually much, and man, he just kind of got it off and let Mr. Stovall do the rest. But great play on both sides there.
Coaches will tell you any effective play is a beautiful
That's
play.
That's right. Exactly.
Rayner's
right.
going to keep it and go to the left this time. He's going to pick up about 4 yards as he falls forward to the 36-yard line.
Our offense is doing a good job against this defense so far. It's early, but so far they're doing a good job. We're
Just keep
we're
moving
scooting
forward.
on toward halftime here. 6:32 left in the second quarter, and Colts are moving the ball well. And now we've seen where we can stop them. I don't know why they're getting away from the pass, but they've tried to run the ball a little bit more, and that may just be keep us honest. But they seem like they've been a lot more effective against us throwing over the middle slants and going to the flag and turn around, things like that. They've kind of got away from that last 2 series.
2nd down and 6 for the Colts. 6:05 and counting here in this first half. There's a handoff to Kobe Turner, and he is going to pick up a couple yards on the play. They're going to give him about 3 yards on the play.
3rd and 3 maybe.
So 3rd and 3 for the Colts as there's 5:45 and counting here in this first half. Colts are down 14-13 as
Big play.
Yep.
Get positive yards.
Austin's trying to get his attention out here on this wide right. We're trying to do our
draw
thing
them
to get
offside.
them to jump, and that hasn't worked real well in the last couple weeks.
Michael Rayner is in at quarterback. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to roll to the right. Now he's going to be tripped up for a loss. That's number 44, Marvion Berry, who has 68 tackles coming in to this game.
That's about the finest open field tackle you'll see on Michael Rayner right there. Usually first guy don't get him, and Marvion Berry had a good play right there.
So a loss of 4 on the play. It'll bring up 4th down and 7 for the Colts. The ball's going to be spotted at about the 37-yard line, just inside the 37.
Yeah, I'd like to see him. I'm kind of like Danny there. I'd like to see him run straight up the gut there. And you're 3rd and short. Now you're 4th and a little bit longer. So they're going to be pretty equal to the task out on the edges.
Boonville's up 14-8 over Osceola in second quarter. Rayner is in at quarterback. Kobe Turner out beside him.
Crowd's pretty loud over here on the Arkadelphia side trying to throw them off. I know you can't hear near the crowd noise that you normally hear, but we have a window that doesn't open, so we're just kind of watching out through the window with you.
Timeout. As the play clock was down to 1, Colts call their second timeout of the first half with 4:17 left to go in the first half. Colts are down 14-13.
Yeah, I think that's a good move right there. Make sure you got the play you want on fourth down, and because if you don't get it, you're going to turn the ball back over with them having pretty good field position, and they're going to have 4 minutes to try to drive to get a touchdown before halftime. So it'd be great to be able to convert this fourth down right here. 14-13, that missed extra point looms large right now.
We have Miss Eva Griffin cheering all the way from her hammock in Panama City Beach, Florida. Roughing it.
I used to know Eva Griffin that taught at Rivercrest before she got in that high life down there in Florida. I had one Texas earlier. They were at the Grinch at the Orpheum, but she's listening through her ear pods. So I'm not going to say who, but Sarah Creasa told me that.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. When you're a coach, you're a coach, and you just got to make sure all this is going on.
Jerry Bell's watching from Cherokee Village.
Holding up score updates to the tree.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go, guys. Big fourth down play here right before halftime. About 4 minutes to go. 4:17. We're going to still stay with Mike Rayner in the quarterback position. Let's see what happens here. We're in that eye.
Kobe Turner lined up behind him. Kobe's going to take the handoff. He's going to.
Oh, it's going to be close. I think you got it.
He's going to be marked. Yes, it looks like it's at the.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on now.
Far enough, and this guy marked it short.
We got to have a better spot than that. Oh, that was a bad spot.
It's going to be about a half a yard short.
That was a bad spot right there. We need to have a flag where we could have a replay on that, but they're not going to give it to us. I sure thought we got up almost to the line. That should have been a first down.
The line judge on the other side marked it.
Yeah.
All the way to the 30.
And look where they put the flag over there for the first down marker. If that's where the flag was, and it's right here, you know. So I don't know. That's kind of that was a tough call right there.
With 4:03 left to go in the first half, the Colts turn it over on downs. There's going to be a handoff up the middle to golly.
Big old
Still
gain
on his
right
feet.
there.
That's number 23, I believe. No, 22, D'Angelo Buckley. And he picks up a first down as he takes the ball down to the Rivercrest 49-yard line.
Yeah, they're just busting up the middle here.
Witten's going to hand it off to him again. This time Wyatt Lancaster was there. Kobe Turner was there. And 75, Colton Ball.
Yeah, we got some legs that time, got him down. You can't tackle up around the shoulders. You got to get them legs out from under him.
So a gain of 1 on the play, bring up second down and 9. There's a snap to Donovan Witten. He's going to have some pressure right there, and he's going to be brought down. Oh, he passes the ball.
My goodness.
He was in the grasp, and they're going to throw a flag down here. They're going to throw a flag down here where the play was. He was in the grasp, but
Mike called him down. I don't know what they're going to call.
I don't know. He's talking to coach over there.
He threw it to an ineligible receiver. He threw it to a lineman.
he threw it to the lineman.
I got you.
So maybe that's what the flag is.
Well, I knew that was a big – I just figured that was a big tight end, man. That was a big old boy running that ball.
Eligible receiver.
So we're going to be backing up the truck here. And
I tell you what, we've had some success in there getting some pressure on him.
Yep.
He's thrown away 2 or 3 passes, and that one there he threw to a lineman.
We had him spinning around there. He's so strong. He keeps his legs under him and makes some big plays.
He was just looking for anybody.
Now, this right here worries me when the officials are discussing this.
Easy call. Should be back here.
Should be, yeah.
Not up there.
No.
It was all the way back here.
I think they're trying to figure out where the spot is, and he's going to spot it from there where he caught the ball.
Where it should be.
So they're going to be 5-yard penalty with the illegal man downfield. Yeah. Illegal touching.
Be a loss of down, too.
Yeah, they call that illegal touching because he wasn't supposed to catch the ball. And so
it'll bring up third down and about 15.
It's a big penalty right there. They're still holding everybody up. Okay, here we go.
So 3rd and 15.
3:15 to go before halftime. 3:15.
Have 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Oh, this
TJ.
time they mistimed it.
TJ Scott trying to time the snap, and he jumped about 3 yards back behind the line there.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Badgers. 3:10 left to go in this first half.
5 yards is big, and when it's 3rd and long.
Absolutely. Just got to watch that ball.
Yeah.
Osceola Boonville 14-14.
So again, the same formation, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Witten takes the snap. He looks over the middle, back
Plenty
to the
of
left.
time.
He's throwing over the top, wide open receiver down there.
Oh,
And it's going to be caught.
boy.
I believe that's number 6, Jaquavis Purefoy.
Yes, 6.
I think it was Jacavian tackled him there at the 2-yard line.
By itself.
Boy, he was just backing in the end zone. That thing was thrown on a rope. That's a great pass.
Roll it down to what, about the
2-yard
Yeah.
line. Be 1st and goal for the Badgers at the Colt 2-yard line. 3:04 and counting here in this first half.
Look for a run just up the middle here.
Got a man in motion. They're going to pass it back to him over here, and it's going to be complete
get loose
and
for a
into the
touchdown.
end zone for
Yeah.
a touchdown. I can't see.
They're
I
gonna
think
call
that's
a
number
touchdown.
6 again. 2:51. With 2:51, the Badgers score from 2 yards out.
See if we can disrupt this extra point. 2013 right now. And, man, big play after the 5-yard penalty. It just seemed like it kind of gave them a little confidence. And, boy, that guy threw a strike down there.
Pass to number
2-yard
6,
line.
Purefoy.
Their quarterback, Donovan Witten, once again. We're going to know his name well before this one's over.
Brock Curry set to try the point after. We got some movement up front.
And one of their guys moved. Now, whether they – yeah, they're going to call motion. So he's going to have to go back 5 yards. See if that affects him like it did us on our missed extra point.
20-13 your score, 2:51 left to go in the first half. The point after attempt by Brock Curry coming up here. He's going to be kicking it from about the 15-yard line after the 5-yard penalty. There's a snap, hold, kick, and it is good.
That's good. 21-13. Arkadelphia takes an 8-point lead here just before halftime. There's 2:51 left, but, hey, there's some time to get another touchdown here. Get the 2-point. I'd take going into halftime tied up, wouldn't you, with the number 1 team in the state?
Absolutely.
In Class 4A. As we look at continue to look at scores here from around the state. Coach, you got some there?
The only one I have is Boonville. Osceola tied 14 apiece with 1:47 left to go in the first half.
Elkins, Nashville. Elkins 28-14 over Nashville. Malvern is still down to Warren 7-0. Charleston still 21-0 over Newport. Osceola Boonville 14-all. Glen Rose Melbourne is a halftime now 14-all. And Rising is up 14-13 over Prescott. 14-0 McGee over Harding Academy Harding Academy is the second-ranked team in Class A, and right now they're in a 2-touchdown hole. They're at home in Searcy. East Poinsett County still showing 14-12 up over Hazen.
Set to kick off, number 4, Brock Curry. He kicks it to the right. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 18-yard line.
It's going to bring it all the way back out here. Man, that's a tough play. I tell you, he can throw a ball. Mr. Donovan Witten has got an arm. That thing was a laser.
Just by itself, wasn't
Yeah, he had all the time in the world, too. That's
Turned around catching like a punt.
We have been, as Ronnie said, we've been getting pressure on him, and that just makes all the difference in the world. But he just stood back here and just patted that ball about 3 times that time. He had plenty of time. I think we had dropped everybody back, and he just was able to pick out the receiver. He's got lots of targets to pick from. It's not just 1 or 2 guys.
Plenty of time left here in this first half. 2:51. Colts down 21-13. Cavante Washington in at quarterback.
He's looking
passes
deep.
over the middle. He's got Michael Rayner there. Oh, and the ball is going to be knocked loose at about the 32-yard line. There was about 4 defenders there around him.
Yeah, you got to believe. You got to believe when number 1 goes out, everybody follows him.
We have an injured player down here. There's a Colt player on the ground.
See if we can figure out who that is. Is that Marcus?
Maybe Washington, because That's about where he was when he passed the ball. He might have got hit after that pass.
Wait and see here what's going on. Something happened after the play. We were all looking down to see who was going to catch it, and I didn't follow what happened after he threw the ball.
The pass was a little wobbly coming out of his hands. He might have got hit as he threw it.
Our guys are around him. One of their coaches is checking the situation. He's concerned, and it's good sportsmanship there. But you hate to see this when the guys are down. He's coming to his feet here. He's limping pretty good, and that's not good for anything we want to do deep. We want to make sure he's okay. First of all, that's the biggest thing right now. Football is always secondary when it comes to the health of these kids.
So 2:44 left to go in the first half. 21-13, Arkadelphia on top. 2nd and 10 for the Colts as Washington is helped off the field. Michael Rayner in at quarterback. Kobe Turner lined up beside him. Rayner's going to keep it, and he's going to be met there at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think they're definitely going to make anybody else but number one beat them, and we're going to have to. We got to get Jaden Stovall more involved, I think, because they've not been able to do much with him. Get Kobe in there involved, and because they're just keying on number one right now.
Like Rayner in the secondary, I wouldn't mind seeing a little Joe Lewis route.
Yeah.
Got Elrod Stovall lined up here to the far right. Looks like Williams over to the left.
And they're stacked in the box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's not many people behind that. Linebackers are coming.
Snap to Rayner. He looks. He's sprinting out to the right. He's going to
gonna
turn the
get the
corner
edge.
right there. And
He's going to have a first down.
He's going to have a first down, looks like. He takes it out to about the 47-yard line. So gain of about 10 on that play for Rayner.
He has some fantastic speed. I tell you, he can get an edge when nobody else can. Takes us to a first down. Got 150 left to go in the first half here, just before halftime. 150.
See what? Once he gets that edge there, he gets on the outside. He's
yeah.
Gonna have to get some big plays.
He's got a second gear.
Stovall, and Rayner's going to keep it. He's going to fall forward for a gain of about a yard and a half on the play. So to bring up second down, and we're going to say second down and 8. They gave him 2 yards. Minute and 36 and counting here in this first half. Colts are down 21-13. Rayner in at quarterback. Kobe Turner in the backfield with him. He switches sides. Stovall in motion. Pass over the top to it was a pass to Slayton, but it was well defended there.
Boy.
By the Badger player.
They're pretty good. They're a pretty good team. I mean, they're right where they need to be. That play there probably would have went for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Most of the teams we played this year, and man, they were right there on it.
Just another inch, and Slayton has that one for a score.
Michael Brownlee broke up that pass very well there. That looked like it could work. I'd keep that one in mind.
So third down and 8. There's Rayner. Oh, he slips a little bit. He breaks the tackle, and now he's going to be grabbed by the jersey and held up there at about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, their coach is going to call a timeout, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Now our coach, we're going to have to decide whether we want to punt, try to pin them deep before what we got left, about a minute
and
3.
3 seconds.
If you go for it here on fourth down and you don't make it, you give them only half the field to cover in a minute and a half or minute 4. Probably going to get it with about a minute to go. And so here's a big decision for our coach, Coach Fleming, to make here with fourth and about 3 yards.
They will get the ball after the half.
Right. Yeah, they get the ball, start the second half. They kicked off to us. So it's the big part of the game right here that's going to say what's going to happen second half. 21-13, Arkadelphia here in Arkadelphia, Arkansas, down south of Hot Springs. Lots of pine trees and deer down this way. We've seen about 6 on the side of the road as we come down today. And again, they've got a nice facility here and have had a lot of success here at Arkadelphia.
They must have all been getting ready for the game tonight because nothing was open as far as restaurants. We were trying to find a place to eat.
Yeah, all the ones that they marked as the famous spots were all closed. And this town's got 2 colleges, Ouachita Baptist College and Henderson State.
I feel like I would probably punt it here.
Colts are going to go for it here.
They're going to go for it here on the other side of the 50-yard line. Let's see what happens.
Rainer's going to
They knocked it down, picked it off, and they're going to have the ball at the 45-yard line.
It's incomplete.
They rule it incomplete.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to come back to the 46-yard line of Arkadelphia with 59 seconds to go. So big defensive play there, and I keep saying it over and over. I know I sound like a broken record, but they are keying on number 1. There's no doubt about it, and that's what you do if you're a smart team.
And this is a very big series right here for this Colt defense. We have to keep them out of the end zone right here to go into the half down only 1 score.
Yeah, we don't want to give up a easy touchdown here with less than a minute to go.
And we haven't seen any turnovers yet. Maybe this is the perfect time for that.
Boy, that would be great, wouldn't it? You got to be looking deep
There's
right
a
here, I
snap
think.
to Witten. He's going to look to pass. He
Yeah,
passes
he's going
deep.
deep.
He's got a
There
man
he
open
is.
down there.
Just over
just out of
him.
reach.
He can run.
Boy, that guy was turning him over. Down there was T.J. Scott defending him.
Kevin Morris was back there as well.
You know, before the play, you're telling your safety, don't let anybody behind you.
Yeah. He's got a good arm. He threw that ball from about the 40-yard line, and it was on a string. So, strong kid,
Again,
Mr.
this
Donovan Witten.
Quarterback is 6'3", 220.
I bet he pitches some baseball too, what you want to bet?
Probably so. So, second down and 10, 52 seconds left to go in this first half. There's a quarterback takes the snap, looks left, he passes left, and it goes out of bounds, incomplete.
Yep.
Wyatt Lancaster there on the coverage.
Good defense there by number 5, Mr. Lancaster. One of them rare times he has to drop back in coverage, and they've kept him off the line, having to do that coverage because they've got so many receivers that go in the pattern. And when you do that, you keep him away from rushing your quarterback.
47 seconds remaining here in the first half. Third down and 10 for the Badgers. They have the ball at their own 46-yard line.
21-13, Arkadelphia up here late in the first half.
There's a snap. There's
Here
some
comes some
pressure here. Big man. He dropped it. Pass incomplete. Number 56, Andrew Lomack, in with pressure that time on the quarterback.
It just makes all the difference in the world when you can make him hurry a little bit and get him off time, because if you let him back there and have time, he can hit just about anybody. It's going to be fourth down, and they're going to take a shot at it here.
42 seconds left to go.
Tell you what, we can stop him right here. 40 seconds to cover 45 yards wouldn't be too bad.
And we have one timeout remaining.
Yeah, he's going to punt it here.
Snap. There's the punt.
Boy.
There's nobody back, and it's going to roll down to about the
5-yard line.
4-yard line. Woo. So first and 10 from the 4 is where the Colts will take over with 30 seconds left to go in this first half. Colts are down 21-13 against this number 1 team in the state, Arkadelphia Badgers.
I look for us to take a knee and go in the locker room down 1 touchdown.
I wouldn't take a knee too far.
They call timeout, and you got to run another play.
Yeah, well, that's true. But the defense did their job right there. You got to give defense a high five on that, because they could have struck for another touchdown right before half, then they get the ball. So we'll see what happens right here. 30 seconds left. Michael
Rayner in, quarterback. Kobe Turner's beside him there in their own end zone. There's a snap. I believe that's handoff to Stovall, and he's going to be dropped for a loss on the play. Looks like he's going to be marked at about the 2-yard line.
I don't think he's going to call another timeout. I think I'd let the clock run out if they don't call a timeout because you're just right there on the 1 yard line. You could end up with a safety real quick if you're not careful.
5 seconds. 4.
It's going to do it.
3, 2, 1, and that's the end of the first half. Arkadelphia on top 21-13 in this one. Great first half for both teams. The Colts are hanging in there with them, and that's what we want to do. We want to keep it close and hopefully try to pull something out at the end. And right now the Colts go into the locker room down 8, 21-13.
Big question mark right now is how's Cavante Washington? How is he going to do? Is he going to be able to play this second half? I'm looking across the field here to see if I see him anywhere. Ronnie, you spot him anywhere at all? I don't see him right now. I'm sure he's down there.
Yeah, he's over there. The coaches are looking at him over at about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, he's stooped over there, so he's still not feeling well. They've got an injured player over here. Number 10 is going to get into a golf cart and get taken to the locker room, and I'm sure Cavante's wishing that would be possible for him too. But he's got a coach on each side helping him off of the field, and that's not a good sign for our passing game, and not a good sign for Cavante, as his injury may be a little more serious than what we think. 2013 at halftime, Colts are hanging in there with the number 1 team in Class 4A. I think we were 3 or 4 touchdown underdogs tonight by the computers, but that's why they play the game out here on the turf, and we are right there with them right now. That's when they come out of the locker room, they'll get the ball. Arkadelphia will, so it's going to be a big – it seems like every series is big on defense, see if we can stop them. So worried about Cavante right now, and we'll see what happens after the halftime. Hang in there with us. We still got a big half coming, and we're at the half, 21-13, Arkadelphia Badgers over Rivercrest. good as he's been throwing the ball. Hey, welcome back. We're just a couple minutes here before halftime being over. Start the second half here. We'll give you some stats. Let me start with the defense. Kind of a good mix of tackling here. Colby Turner's got a couple. Marcus Slayton's got 3. Jacavian Williams got 4. Wyatt Lancaster's got 4. Also tackle for loss. Quarterback hurry, a sack, fumble forced. Had a couple pass deflections by Colby and Jacavian Williams and Kevin Morris. And then just a couple tackles between Andrew Lomack, Trent Kimbrough, Colton Ball. Quinshawn Perry's had one tackle for loss. And just pretty much on defense, you just got to watch the pass. The pass has been huge. We're looking across the way here, and they're helping Cavante back on the field. And so I don't think we're going to see Cavante Washington in the rest of this game. And so it's going to fall on the hands of direct snaps to Michael Rayner, to Colby Turner, and things of that nature. Might see a little bit of Joe Lewis. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how Joe Lewis-Ralph plays into this. As far as passing, Cavante threw 4 passes, completed 1 for 92 yards. It was a big bomb and a touchdown. Michael Rayner's 2 for 4 in passing for 22 yards. As far as receiving, Michael caught that 92-yard bomb, and that's his only catch for 1 touchdown. Jaden Stowball's caught 2 balls for 22 yards. In passing, 3 for 8 for 114 yards. Rushing, just kind of a mix there. Michael's got 31 yards for 10 carries. Colby's got 6 carries for 26. Marcus has got 4 carries for 19. Cavante lost yardage on his 3 carries, and Jaden Stowball's got 3 carries for 16 yards. That gives us a total of 26 carries and 84 yards, so we're averaging less than 3 yards a carry. Total yards for the Colts in the first half is 198. It's not too bad against number 1 team. As far as on their side, they have 11 rushes for 60 yards, 18 passes. He's completed 9 for 133 yards. So their total offense is 193 compared to our 198. The difference is on the scoreboard. It's 21-13, and we're about to start this second half, and the Colts will be kicking off to the Arkadelphia Badgers, and every series is going to be huge now during the stretch. Ronnie, you ready to get it going here, bud?
Let's get it. 24 minutes left to go in this contest. We're going to do 12 at a time and see if we can win this third quarter and tighten this thing up a little bit. There's a kick by Josh Johnson. It's going to be received at about the 28-yard line. He's going to run across the field to the left. There's going to be a hold right there, but I don't see there. There's a flag.
Yeah.
And he's going to be tackled at about the 30-yard line. That flag did come out, but there was obvious hold on the play.
It's going to bring it back to about the 20-yard line, and that's where Arkadelphia will start there, deep in their own territory here to start the second half.
Foul back here.
Got another
holding. He's going to step it off from there. Let's see where it ends up at. Going to be 10 yards from there. Going to be the 19-yard line if it's 10 yards, which it should be. And that's where it's going to put it, right there at the 19-yard line. Arkadelphia takes over from there. And how our defense fares this second half is going to determine this game.
So the Badgers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. There's the quarterback, Witten. He passes out here to the left side. There's a missed tackle there over here on the sideline, and allows the Badger receiver to pick up the first down as number 21, Trip Campbell, on the reception.
Jacavian Williams on the push out of bounds there, number 4 for Rivercrest. And that's a first down and 10 for Arkadelphia.
Donovan Witten, the quarterback. He's going to hand it off this time, and it's going to be number 22, I believe, D'Angelo Buckley.
Quinshawn Perry down there in the pile in the tackle. Marcus Slayton was there trying to pull the ball loose, and also Trent Kimbrough was down there in the pile too.
Actually, that's going to be 27. That's going to be
There's
Kyle
a big
Reed.
gain right there.
He's going to run the ball up the middle again, and he's going to pick up another first down as he takes it into Colt territory down to the 49-yard line. So a couple of big runs to start off this series for the Badgers.
Tackled by T.J. Scott after a big gain, and that gets them across midfield, and they are on the move now. They're moving fast.
Witten. He's going to pass the ball to number 9. That's Latonio Hughes.
Wyatt Lancaster and Jacavian Williams once again there. Kobe Short was also helping out.
Gain of about 5 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They are flying around the field right now.
That looked like one of the Colts' plays on offense.
Mm-hmm.
So 10:52 left to go here in the third quarter. Handoff this time to Kyle Reed, and he's going to pick up the first down. There's a helmet. Takes off flying down the field.
Looks like they're going to give him a first down.
There's a helmet that it went about 15 yards down the field.
About 5 plays, they went from the 19 and to the about the 28-yard or 38-yard line. So they're moving the ball pretty freely right now.
So 1st and 10 for the Badgers at the 38-yard line. There's some pressure there by Wyatt Lancaster. He's got the sack, and there's a flag that comes out at the end of that. So Lancaster and Quinshon Perry in there on the sack.
Mr. Witten didn't like being tackled, and so he got up declaring his case. But I think they're going to get him on a hold, too. See if we're going to take that. We're going to decline. Did he take it, or is he going to decline it?
They're going to decline it.
No, they're going to. Are they? Yeah, they are.
Nice catch there by the ref as they threw his flag back to him.
Yeah.
He was doing the decline motion with the hands and caught the flag at the same time.
Wyatt needs one more tackle for loss to set the record at the school.
He had 31 coming into this game.
Yeah.
He can tie it with one more. Hopefully he'll get it on this series. This time the quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to have about probably 5 or 6 yards there.
He is still running the ball.
We're trying to strip the ball instead of
somebody's going to have to get some legs.
We got an injured Colt player at about the 41-yard or 39-yard line, rather.
See, if he got a cramp or if he caught a knee in the quad or something there.
That might be Quinshon. I don't see him.
Looks like one of our bigger linemen. Coaches are out there administering to him and going to try to get him up.
Yeah, it is
Quinn
Perry.
Yeah, Quinshon Perry on the injury, and that's a big gain by their quarterback. He is a load to bring down.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4 for the Badgers. The ball is spotted at the Rivercrest 32-yard line. 10:09 left to go in the third quarter. Colts are down 21-13.
And you got to believe they're in 2-down territory because they haven't punted much. They punted one time, especially this deep in our territory.
Donovan Witten, the quarterback. He takes the snap. He's going to hand it off this time to Kyle Reed, and he's going to be – he jumps up in the air and is met there by Marcus Slayton. And Marcus just kind of pins him back down to the ground there. It's going to be short of the first down. They bring up 4th down and 1 for the Badgers.
How about a big play right here? We were talking at halftime. It's going to take a big play or 2 or 3, and this would be a big one right here to slip up in there and catch him in behind the line of scrimmage.
You might see Donovan keep this one.
Quarterback keeper right here, I believe. Wyatt coming in parallel to that line of scrimmage. That's a pretty smart play right there. Now he's going to jump up there, and they're going to move forward.
Oh.
And he's going to have it. Yeah, well, I don't know.
They didn't call him down at first.
No.
I don't think he has it, actually.
I don't think he's got it. Where his spot's at, he don't have it.
I think they gave him a good spot. I thought his momentum was stopped earlier than that.
Let's see where they spot this thing.
Yeah, I don't know. That's going to be Colts
It's
ball.
It's going to be –
they're going to
measure.
Clock. They're going to measure. This is close here.
Oh, mercy.
I thought we stopped him, but looked like they got a little better spot than we got on the other end first half. We'll see what happens here.
Momentum was stopped early, and
Yeah.
they didn't keep going.
This is a big play right here, big measurement.
I think they're going to give it to him about half a football here.
It's going to be short. It's going to be short. It's going to be Colts football.
They don't know what to say. It's that close. They can't even make a decision.
How can you not make
You can put a sheet of paper in there.
Oh,
yeah,
it's short.
Be short.
It's Colts ball. It's Colts ball. Yeah, he sat there and held it for a long time, showing about an inch to go, but that don't make it any closer. So it's Colts ball.
So big time stand there for the Colts
on
this opening series to start this third quarter. And with 9:08 left to go in the third quarter, Rivercrest takes over 1st and 10 after a turnover on downs as the Badgers went for it on 4th and 1. And their quarterback tried a quarterback sneak and was held up and stopped short.
It's a big defensive play right there. I thought they had spotted it where they were going to get it, and when they stretched it out, as long as they looked at it, they still couldn't make it a first down.
Let's see if we can make them pay for this as Rayner's in at quarterback, and he's going to run the ball out to the right. He spins off a tackle, and he's going to fall down inside the 35. It's going to be about the 33-yard line where they're going to mark him.
I'll take 3 and 4 yards all night long and lead them away from the ball, keep them on defense, and we'll just keep running the ball.
Coach with a little hurry-up offense this time. They got a receiver out here. They're passing to the – it's going to be –
got to keep running. Got to keep running. Boy, they covered it well, but he did hit him in the hands. Who was that? Was that
that was Kobe Turner.
Kobe Turner.
So we've got a timeout on the field. I'm not sure what is what the call is
here. What we're doing here, yeah. 3rd down and about 6.
6, yeah.
Yeah. Whatever we did there, I'm not sure what they were doing, but they got it turned around here.
So 3rd and 6, 8:44 left to go in the third quarter.
Be nice to get a first down here and not give it right back to him.
Michael Rayner in at quarterback. Kobe Turner behind him. There is the handoff to Turner, and he's got some room there. And he's going to fall forward to the midfield there, the 50-yard line, where he'll be picked up by a teammate. And
make sure he's all right. Let's see how he's getting up. Boy, I worry about that toe. That might have hurt a little bit. He's a little bit slow there getting up. But if he got a first down, big run, big power run.
1st and 10 for the Colts at midfield.
Way to go, Kobe.
This time Rayner's going to keep it, and he passes it. Oh, it's almost picked off.
Man.
Boy, that was dangerous.
Yeah, we're trying that little flip over the first line of defense, and there's a whole bunch more blue shirts on the other side of that too. So Colts get a break there. That could have been bad.
So 8:23 left to go in the third quarter. Colts down 21-13, and they're facing a 2nd down and 10 at the 50-yard line.
This is probably as much as Michael's thrown the ball all year. He's not really had to do that.
Since the Mills game.
Yeah, since the Mills game when he had to play quite a bit. But he's not been throwing the ball a whole lot.
This time a handoff, a little counter to Marcus Slayton. And he's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play to bring up 3rd down and 4.
I know Michael's the quickest guy out there, but right now they're all looking at number 1, and so anybody you can give to the ball give the ball to is going to get a few more yards, I think, right now for the moment anyway.
I wouldn't mind seeing that play again.
Yeah.
And we did.
There it is.
There's the
there
first down, and this there's going to be a flag.
And he was already by.
Slayton is going to be brought down at about the 13-yard line, and there's a flag at the 41-yard line.
Oh, they're going to bring it back. Why is there always a holding play when we break one big?
No bearing on the play whatsoever.
Man, oh, man. It just rips your heart out, man. A big old play. He's all the way down to the 10, inside the 10-yard line, and it's going to bring it back. It's going to be third and about 12. That hurts.
So 7:51 left to go in the third quarter. And a holding penalty against the Colts. We'll back it up. It'll make it 3rd down and 11.
It just seems like
spotted at the 49-yard line.
Always gets called when it's a big play. Maybe that's why there is a big play. Who knows?
Well, it wasn't even until he was well past that spot.
Yeah.
Again, Michael Rayner, quarterback. Kavion Williams goes in motion. Rayner rolls to the left. He's going to pass. And, the receiver comes back.
Interference right there.
And there's no flag
on
the play.
He come back and bumped him while the ball was in the air. That's got to be interference.
The receiver was coming back toward the football, but he was met there by the defender, and bumped a little bit before the ball got to him, and no call on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down and 11 for the Colts. That brings out Wyatt Lancaster in the punting unit.
Let's see if they can't flop the field and pin them deep. But, boy, that is there's too many men on the field. But, man, that's a tough break right there.
Lancaster's punting from his own 35-yard line.
Yeah, everybody's coming. And they're all bringing potluck with them.
There's a snap. It's a high snap. And there's a block punt.
Yeah, that one got blocked. Man, oh, man.
And the Colts recover it, but the Badgers will take over 1st and 10 deep into Rivercrest territory after the block punt.
That's a tough turn of events there. Marcus was way down there. We get a holding call, then we get a non-pass interference call, and then the block punt. And, boy, Arkadelphia's got it setting up big right here as they're on the 32-yard line of the Rivercrest Colts. Man.
So 7:24 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Rivercrest down 21-13, and the Badgers have great field position here at the Rivercrest 32-yard line.
Nothing good about that at all. Man, that hurts.
Donovan Witten, the quarterback, he's going to hand it off to Kyle Reed, the running back, and he's going to pick up a 1st down as he takes it, gain of about 10 on the play. Takes it down to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, this could end up being a big series in this game after all that other happened.
This time the quarterback's going to keep it and roll. He's going to run to the left. He's going to be brought down by Wyatt Lancaster.
Yeah.
But
he don't keep running when 5 gets a hold of him. He goes down.
Not until he gains about 5 yards on the play. So 2nd down and 5 now for the Badgers. 7 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Donovan Witten, the quarterback, number 8. He takes the snap. He's going to look to pass. Looks over the middle. He has a receiver there, and it's a touchdown. 17-yard strike. And I believe that's number 9, Latonio Hughes.
That quick hitter over the middle, man, it's just hard to defend. And I don't know why more teams don't do it, but it's just hard to defend. Sorry about that. We got our microphones a little bit too close, and both trying to look out the same little window here. Tough break there. That was a bad 2 or 3 minutes there all the way around on both sides of the ball.
So Brock Curry to try the point after. There's the snap, the hold, the kick, and it is no good. So with 6:45 left to go in the 3rd quarter, it's 27-13 Arkadelphia.
It's 2 touchdowns now. The extra points are even, and so now the Colts have got to go to work. We've got to try to put some points on the board here, and we got to find some offense. It's very difficult without your main quarterback, which is your throwing quarterback, in there. But we'll see if we can't make some things happen. I tell you, Marcus Slayton was looking pretty good there on a couple runs and just had a holding call getting away. But he was gashing them pretty good. I'd be dialing that up some more. And then they get falling on that, you can go back to Michael Rayner getting loose.
I tell you what, beautiful night for football, beautiful facilities here at Arkadelphia, the AllCare field at Arkadelphia Stadium here.
Sits here in the pine trees, and you just expect some deer to come walking out or something. It's a very beautiful setting here.
I noticed their band has a banner up. They've won like 6 state championships in a row.
7 in a row. We watched them take number 7 here a few weeks ago, 1st of November there in Little Rock. And they are very good.
Here's the kickoff by Curry. It's going to be taken by – that's going to be Michael Rayner over there. And he takes it out to about the 37-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Colts.
Time to get some offense going here. And we're going to have to dial up some different looks, things they haven't seen, and see what we can figure out here. It's not a good position to be in, down 2 touchdowns to the number 1 team in Class 4A, but we can find some ways to win this ball game still. We're not outmanned a whole lot. They just making some big plays, and we're getting penalties in the wrong times.
Badgers running a guy off the field late there.
See what we can get going. Everybody's looking over toward Coach as he calls in the play. Here we go. Well, now we got a timeout.
Timeout charge to the Colts.
Colts having to call an early timeout here in the second half, and you'd rather kind of keep those, especially if you feel like it's going to be a close game. And I believe we're going to get back in this thing. We might need that timeout a little bit later, but we're at a time in the game where you can't guess. You got to go get the touchdown right here and get back in this game. If you guess and guess wrong, you may be on 3 touchdowns before you look up. So smart play.
You know, looking back, especially with the injury to Washington, the Rainer needed like 39 yards to reach 1,000 on the season. He got that with that 92-yard reception for a touchdown early in the game, and he might not get another pass thrown to him in this one with Washington injured. So
he's throwing all the passes now.
It always looks a little better for us when he's out there receiving those passes, and it's a tough blow for the Colts with Washington going down with the injury.
I don't know what you could possibly be needing.
Okay, here we go. Maybe.
So the referee's meeting with one of the coaches over here. Not sure what that's all about.
I don't think we're even ready to give up. One of the crowd guys is, are they giving up? No, we're not giving up. I don't know. There's a whole lot of discussion. Whole lot of discussion here as we try to figure out what's going on and what the big conversation is about.
I tell you what, since there's so much confusion, let's just reset the score, start over.
Let's see if we can get this played right here. 1st and 10. I think we're going to play some ball again here now.
So 1st and 10 for the Colts. They have the ball at their own 37-yard line. 6:40 left to go in the third quarter. There's a handoff to Kobe Turner. He's going to cut back up the middle.
Get up in there, Kobe. Keep running hard,
he's
buddy.
going to pick up a first down as he picks up about 14 yards on the play. Takes it down to the 49-yard line.
There's another nice pickup right there, Coach. And that's about 3 in a row before the holding penalty. So we figured out something that they're not looking for, and we need to keep taking advantage of that.
So the ball is now in Arkadelphia territory. 14-yard gain for Turner. There's a snap. He's going to get the handoff again. This time he's going to be wrapped up for a loss.
Yeah, they were ready for him that time.
We didn't block the backside.
Yeah, he come around and got him from the backside.
They did a good job of stringing it.
We just haven't had much luck from way up here reading their numbers on that blue with the red, but that was a great play by that defensive end.
So a loss of 2 on that play to bring up 2nd down and 12. Ooh, snap goes through Rainer's hands, and he's going to have to fall on it back there. Another loss on that play. And so
I think that just went through his hands there. It didn't look like it was too high. He's trying to read the defense to make his pre-snap read, and it just went through his hands.
So not the ideal situation, down 14 in this one. You're facing a 3rd and 21, and it's got this Arkadelphia crowd over here making some noise for their defense.
Yeah, they're on their feet here. They smell blood in the water, and we'll figure out something here just real quick.
Stovall and Turner switch spots. Stovall takes the
6 seconds on the play clock.
Rainer is going to keep it, and he's going to go forward for about probably 45 yards, and he's going to make it 4th down and
it's going to bring up another punt.
16.
Unless we're going to go ahead and go for it here. Yeah, he's going to bring the punt team out, I think.
The last punt was blocked.
It better be a strong snap because it was just a little high last time and gave him just enough.
Yeah, they're bringing everybody on. I still don't see White out there to kick. I think we're going to go for it.
Yeah, it looks like offense is coming on the field. There's 10 on the play clock.
So here we go. Fourth and really long. Fourth and about 15, 16.
We're going to call a timeout right here, 4:12.
4:12
left to go in the third quarter, and the Colts call their second timeout
Yeah.
of the second half. Down 14 points, 27-13 your score. Arkadelphia on top.
It just kind of throws your whole game off when you lose your starting quarterback, and it's just you can tell the confusion. Trying to get the right personnel on the field, you're trying to call probably a different set of plays than what you had originally planned on calling, and your lead receiver is back there trying to throw passes rather than catch passes, and it's just it's not a good situation for the Colts right now. Especially you're playing you look across the line, there's the number one team in Class 4A. So it just we're definitely behind it right now. We'll see if we can fight our way through it. This Colt team's got a lot of grit, a lot of tenacity, and I'm pulling for them.
Nobody's the one guy by place.
Yeah.
Here we go. 4th down and 16 is what the board says. And again, this Arkadelphia home crowd is making some noise. There's Rayner. He hands it off to Joe Lewis, and Joe Lewis is going to throw an interception as the ball is going to be picked off by number 7. And he caught that at about the 39-yard line and then took it back to.
And it's going to take it all the way down to what? What did he get down to, the 25?
The 27-yard line, maybe. 22-yard line.
And that's another bad turn of events. And right now it's all Arkadelphia all the time. So the Colts have got to make something happen in the way of a turnover or something right here. Sure can't give them another 7, or it may be very hard to find our way back.
So 4:05 left to go in the third quarter. Colts down 27-13, and after the interception, Arkadelphia has the football at the Rivercrest 22-yard line, 1st and 10.
Since Cavantes went down, there's not much went our way.
Quarterback Donovan Witten is waiting for them to. I guess they're switching the balls out or something.
I got a ball thrown the wrong side.
Number 27, Kyle Reed, the running back behind Witten.
Big series here. They're all big now from here to the end.
There's
especially
a snap. Witten's going to drop back to pass.
touchdowns.
There he is. Oh, Wyatt Lancaster had an opportunity there to sack him and just missed him. That would have set the record for tackles for loss.
He's a big old boy. We said 6'3", 220, isn't it?
6'3", 220.
Yeah.
So a gain of 1 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Badgers.
Wyatt don't whiff too often. That's the first time I've seen him do that most of the season.
He's coming at him again. This time he's picked up, and he's going to hand it off to Kyle Reed, number 27.
It'll be a 1st down. Looks like they're awfully close.
Going to take it down to the 11-yard line, and it is going to be a 1st down for the Badgers. So 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. 3:23 left to go here in the third quarter.
It's been a tough third quarter for the Colts.
Witten's going to pass it to, I believe that's number 3. No, it's not 3. 6. Number 6, Jaquavis Purifoy.
Trent Kimbrough on a tackle. And they are moving the ball down, and this might put them up enough that we won't be able to catch them.
2nd down and 7 for the Badgers.
We need a big stop right here.
There's Witten. Takes a snap. He's going to pass to his right, and that's going to be another
touchdown.
Badger touchdown
for Arkadelphia. And that's gonna hurt a bunch right there.
That's Jaquavis Purifoy, number 6, on the touchdown reception. And that makes it a 20-point Badger lead with 2:43 left to go in the third quarter. The point after by Brock Curry is about to take place. There's the snap, the hold, the kick, and it is good. And so with 2:43 left to go in the third quarter, the Badgers increase their lead 3 scores, 34-13.
21-point lead for the Arkadelphia Badgers, and it's been all the breaks all their way. We were talking about needing breaks to go our way, and so far there's not been any go our way. And Michael Rayner's doing all he can, and everybody's trying to do what they can, but we're just out of our element, and it's tough to find ways to move it. We've had an interception that was big right there, and we've had some holding penalties that's been very crucial in the wrong times, and so just breaks here and there. You get a game this big, everything counts, and everything's been going the Arkadelphia way here in the last 15 minutes. We're going to get the ball again. You get a quick score here, find a way to get a big play and score, you're back in it. We just got to keep our head up, keep fighting. This team's not quit all year, and they're not going to quit right now. But this is a fine Arkadelphia Badger team. There's as publicized, they've got a lot of talented players. This offense they just come at you from all directions.
Yeah, they're ranked number 1 for a reason, and we're seeing it tonight. They're a pretty good club.
Yeah.
This is a deep kick. It's going to hit at about the 6-yard line and go into the end zone. So it'll be a touchback. So the Colts will take over with 2:43 left to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
See if we can see what's going on here on the scoreboard as they come out, get this the drive started for the Colts. Malvern and Warren's all tied up 21 apiece. Boonville's got an 8-point lead over Osceola, 28-20. Here come the Colts. Harding Academies took a 15-14 lead over McGee.
Again, Michael Rayner at quarterback. He's going to keep it. He's going to go to the right, and he's going to be grabbed by the arm and brought down at about the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 10. One thing we've seen tonight, Rayner has not been able to get outside much against this Arkadelphia defense.
They spread it out nice. They string it out nice. They don't let you have the edge. And most of the time we've been successful has just been gashing it up the middle, off tackle. Seemed like kind of a little misdirection's been the most successful here in the second half.
Kobe Turner goes in motion. Rayner's going to keep it, and he's going to be brought down at about the 25-yard line. So a gain of 5 on the play, bring up 3rd down and 5.
Just not much room out there right now. It looks like a Arkadelphia Badger player kind of shaking up here, either rolled an ankle or got a foot stepped on or something. He's coming off limping pretty good. He's going to try to gut it out and get off the field. They're going to take a timeout, official's timeout, as he jumps off the field on 1 foot. They don't look good.
That's number 55, Max Wilson, senior for the Badgers.
Another 3rd down play, and as we've been saying, there's another big 3rd down play.
So 3rd and 5 for the Colts. It's Kavion Williams in motion. Rayner's going to roll left. He's going to pass over the middle, and it's complete to that's Kevin Morris. Kevin's on his feet at about the 40-yard line, down to the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
There is a flag on the play in the backfield.
It's going to come back for holding. And every time we break one, there's a holding call. It just happens every time. And it's just deflating. That's another huge pickup, and before it even got off the ground good, the flag was on the ground. So they're bringing it back.
Holding against the Colts.
That's going to bring up about a 3rd and 15, and just can't get anything positive to go on right now. It's just aggravating. You see a good play finally, you got some hope, and you look back and there's a piece of laundry on the ground, and you're bringing it back.
Back to 11, so that's going to be 3rd and 19.
How many penalties is that, Danny?
3rd and 19. And that was a well-designed play there, but it just – I don't know if the holding is that blatant or what's going on there. It's hard to see sometimes. Big 3rd down here. We're deep in our territory.
Rayner rolls to his right. He's looking to pass. There's a pass Ooh, just a little short to Kevin Morris that time, incomplete.
Michael Rayner's having to pass on the move and rolling out, passing, and he's just not had to do that much this year at all. And so it's just asking Michael to do things that's he's not had to do a lot this year. And we're in a tight spot here with Cavante Washington over on the sideline, injured and won't return. It don't look like to us.
So Wyatt Lancaster standing in his own end zone, set to punt here on 4th down.
See if we can get a good clean snap here and get a good kick.
There's a snap.
Yeah.
The kick, and the ball is going to land at about the 32-yard line.
Yeah,
and,
that was a good tackle there.
Number 1, Michael Rayner,
Boy,
takes out the legs of the returner.
Michael's there on the play, man. He's trying to do it all right now.
That's
and
number 6, Jaquavis Purefoy on the return.
He's trying to do the quarterbacking and trying to do the passing, trying to do the running, and trying to do the tackling all at one time. And Arkadelphia has the ball on our side of the field once again at the 42-yard line, and another touchdown might seal it up for them. Doesn't look real good right now.
So with 58 seconds left to go in the third quarter, the Badgers take over again, 1st and 10 at the Rivercrest 42-yard line. Witten's going to hand it off this time to 22. That's D'Angelo Buckley.
Yeah. They're kind of in a spot where everything they're doing is working, and that's not a place you want to be if you're on defense.
So big gain on 1st down. We'll bring up another 1st and 10 for the Badgers. And 34 seconds and counting here in this third quarter. Buckley in at the running back spot behind Witten. And he's going to take the handoff, and he's going to go up the middle and going to be brought down. Looks like Kobe Turner was in on the tackle, as well as big man, 56, Andrew Lomack.
Yeah, going to pick up about 7.5, 8 on that play. Going to bring up a short second play.
Second down and 3 coming up for the Badgers. That's going to be the last play of the third quarter. So we go into the fourth quarter. Your Rivercrest Colts down 21 points, 34-13 against this number 1 ranked Arkadelphia Badgers team.
Tough quarter there. It was all Arkadelphia that quarter. What big plays we did make got brought back, and that's always deflating. And pretty much whatever they're trying right now, you can kind of see their depth may be playing a little bit heavy on it. Plus, our quarterback's hurt, but you can tell that we're getting a little tired out there, and it's just a lot to be said when you don't have to play both sides of the ball. And I don't know how many of their players play both sides, but it's not a whole lot. As we look at the scores, it's not going to go very well for Northeast Arkansas tonight. Hazen has beaten East Poinsett County 50-14. Mount Ida's over Carlisle 20-19 in the fourth quarter. Harding Academy still got a 1-point lead over McGee. Prescott is being beaten by Rising 34-29. Melbourne's over Glen Rose by 1 point, 21-20. And right now in the fourth quarter, Boonville is 28-20 over Osceola. So that game's still in the balance. Malvern Warren tied up at 21. Elkins is 55-49 over Nashville. They got a wild one going down there.
So second down and 3 for the Badgers. And this time quarterback Witten's going to roll to his right. He's going to keep it. He tucks it, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. But not before he picks up the first down.
Tackled by number 19, Jaden Stovall. And also Jay Robertson was over there.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line for the Badgers.
We just jumped and give them 5 more free ones. Trying to get an advantage, and everything we seem to be doing is not the right thing right now. It happens that way sometime in this game.
So penalty against the Colts be a 5-yard penalty. Be 1st and 5 from the 7-yard line now. 11:52 left to go in the game. Handoff this time to number 22. That's Buckley. He's going to score.
Touchdown Arkadelphia, and it's getting ugly now. It's all Arkadelphia. It's going to take them to 40-30.
So
13, 40-13.
D'Angelo Buckley with a 7-yard touchdown run.
They're going to come in and kick this extra point. It's just been a tough second half, and they've hit on all cylinders. Anything they wanted to do has worked.
Point after is up, and it is good. So with 11:45 remaining in the ball game, your score: Arkadelphia 41, Rivercrest 13.
This is not what I was expecting. But when we seen Cavante laying on the ground out there toward the end of the first half, it just didn't give you a real good feeling, because he is our big playmaker. Him and Michael Rayner hooking up, and just haven't been able to do that here this second half. Arkadelphia's playing a heck of a game. They are a very talented team, but we'll keep fighting. The Colts will keep fighting. Sure appreciate y'all listening in, and I know it's the holidays, and some people made the journey down here. There's probably maybe 100, 150 over there on that side. It's a long trip, about 3 hours, and going to get home late, early in the morning, and so appreciate those that made the trip, but thank you for watching. We love bringing Colt football to you. We just haven't had to see many games like this, and this is kind of tough for us to watch. We're not used to this.
Ball is going to be kicked out of bounds at about the 20-yard line.
This team has had a really good season, and we got 11:45 left. Stranger things have happened. You can get out there and force a couple of turnovers and get a couple big plays. You just never know what might happen. So we'll just keep focused on what's happening right now.
So the Colts will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Again, Michael Rayner in at quarterback. Kobe Turner alongside him. Turner's going to take the handoff, and he's going to pick up a couple of yards on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 8.
They keep sneaking more people into that box, and there's just not a whole lot of running room when you're trying to block 6, 7, 8 guys with 4 or 5 guys. The numbers just don't match up.
Once the passing threat went away,
yeah,
it made it a lot easier on their defense.
We've tried to mix in some passing there, but it's just so different.
Rayner's going to keep it, and he cuts back up the middle. He's going to be close to the first down, as he's about a yard short. So gain of about 7 on the play. Bring up 3rd down and 1.
Thought his helmet was on the line on the 45-yard line there, but they spot it back at about the 44-yard line.
Under 11 minutes in this one. 10:50 and counting in this fourth quarter.
Just get a first down right here. Just small things right now. Just need small victories right now.
Again, Michael Rayner waits the snap. There it is. He's going to keep it. He's going to tuck it up the middle. And he picks up the first down as he falls to about the 49-yard line, close to midfield there, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Colts. 10:29 and counting remaining in this game.
They make you earn it.
Yeah, they don't give you anything really cheap, and there's 2 or 3 guys draped on every runner, so they're crashing down on that, crashing down on the run game.
There's a snap, hand off to Kobe Turner. He slips the
That
tackle.
way,
He's
Kobe.
going to have. He's still on his feet.
feet.
He goes inside the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. So a gain of about 13 on the play.
Another Colt first down right there, Coach, and it's what you got to do now. Just do what you can do. You might run out of time, but you can play hard. Just keep playing hard.
10 minutes exactly left in this contest. Colts down 41-13. First and 10 from the Arkadelphia 37-yard line. There's a snap to Rayner. He's going to keep it this. Oh, he gave it to Slayton up the middle, yeah. And they
First time it didn't work.
so loss on the play, about a 2-yard loss for Slayton.
A little double handoff action, and we've done that a few times tonight. That was probably the one time it didn't work for any yards. Looks like we might have lost a yard or two.
So I bring up second down and 12. We're getting close to 9 minutes left in the contest. It's showing that we have 2 timeouts on the board, but I know we've taken 2 in this second half.
Clock's running. Going to dip under 9 minutes now. We've dipped under 9 minutes to go in the game.
There's a snap. Hand off to Kobe Turner. He's looking for some room, and he changes field, and he's still on his feet. Finally brought down. Going to lose about 3 yards on the play. 2 yards on the play.
You get maybe one guy back in the pattern, one guy receiving, so all they're doing is just bringing 8, 9 in the box and daring you to run, and that's about what we've got right now as a running game.
So it's going to bring up third down and 15 for the Colts.
44 for them did a good job coming up and taking on that.
See Mike Faison drifting in over there on the right wing. You might want to be looking that way. Might be time for trying to pass the ball down the field a little bit.
Marvion Berry has had a great game defensively for this Badgers team. Rayner looks. He's going to keep it. He's going to run to the right. Now he's back in the middle. He's He was just about 3 yards shy of the first down.
Yeah, I was wondering if you thought he had the first down the way he went down. I don't know if his knee buckled on him or what, but he kind of went down awkward, and he's kind of walking a little bit with a limp.
It's going to bring up fourth down.
Yeah,
and 3.
He's shook up a little bit. He's still moving around, but I think that knee buckled on him. Here's another fourth down right here. Just need to find a way to get you a first down.
Marcus not in the game right now.
Rayner rolls.
Oh, you got to get rid of it.
He's got to get rid of it. Oh.
Yeah, it's going to go over to Arkadelphia.
So incomplete pass on fourth down. We'll turn the ball over on downs to the Badgers with 7:14 remaining in the contest. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Moving the ball pretty well there, and then we just kind of hit a roadblock. And defense is looking kind of dejected right now. It's hard to be on this side of the scoreboard this late in the year. They've fought hard, and you want to be up with just 2 games before the state championship, and
Been a great season.
Been a great season, sure has. Been fun. We've had a lot of fun watching these guys this year.
Hand off to number 22, D'Angelo Buckley.
Yeah, you can tell they're getting a little tired, and the scoreboard's flipped upside down on them, and we're just missing tackles and things. And it's just you can feel it kind of coming to an end, as much as you don't want to admit it. I'm one of those guys that's got to be all zeros before I quit thinking we're going to win, but you can see the handwriting on the wall right now for the Colts.
Under 7 minutes now in this one, as Arkadelphia has taken their time. They're letting the play clock roll. It's 15 seconds now on the play clock.
They've thrown a shutout at the Colts this second half, and again, we're without our starting quarterback, and that's made all the difference in the world.
Again, there's Buckley on the handoff, and Marcus Slayton was in there. Wyatt Lancaster was in there. Slayton was trying to strip the football from him.
Went down, and at halftime we were down 1 touchdown, and looking, we were in the game, and we just haven't been able to find any rhythm or offense in this second half.
Number 52, Tyshawn Love, checks into the game. for this defensive front. We're under 6 minutes now in this one. There's the handoff to Buckley. He's looking for some room on this right side. He found some, and now he's got to – he's going to take it down.
They're not going to call theirs back for holding, but there was a hold, but he's going to score a touchdown. Yeah.
I believe they're going to call a touchdown. I haven't seen an official signal yet.
It's going to go to 47-13, pending the extra point. And this second half has just been all Badgers. And, man, you just don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like to watch this. I'm used to those Colts winning, and, man, they're my team.
There's the snap, the hold, the kick, and it
Zips
is
it through.
good.
Yep.
So with 5:43 remaining in the contest, the score now Arkadelphia 48, Rivercrest 13. It's been all Arkadelphia here in the second half. It was an 8-point lead at halftime for the Badgers.
Yeah.
And the clock should start here in just a minute and keep on rolling.
Colts have had an outstanding season, make it to the quarterfinals. What was it, Dan? How many years out of the last 7?
6 out of 7.
6 out of 7 we've made the quarterfinals, which means only 8 teams were playing in Class 4A tonight. We were one of them. And I don't think anybody in 4A thought that we'd be here on this night. And we played a great season, got off to a little bit of slow start, played some tough teams early that I think played benefits down the stretch. And then, man, we caught fire there second half of the season and just ran into a juggernaut tonight with Arkadelphia. And, again, I'm not going to say it's the reason we lost completely, but it had a big effect on the game, losing Cavante Washington, because it just gives you options. They didn't know if we were going to run or pass, and pretty much this second half they just piled a bunch of guys in the box and stopped the run game.
Rayner's going to catch it at about the 4-yard line.
Get you one more, Michael. They're going to bring him down.
He's going to be brought down.
Michael Rayner he can't do – there's a flag right there, just a little bit of taunting, and they're not going to win graciously. They're going to put it on him a little bit, so they're going to get a flag. And Michael Rayner, you just got to give him the MVP this year on offense and every aspect, and he's just about wore completely out trying to figure out how he could do more to win this game. And that's why they call it a team sport. You just can't do it. Oh, they call it on us. Oh, they're going to go both ways here, and it's going to wash out.
So
that's
offsetting penalties.
That's like a slap on the hand. That doesn't mean anything. But anyway, that's one unsportsmanlike on both teammates there. But there was just not good way that he was brought down there. But
Badgers call a timeout here.
Yeah, I think Coach is going to tell him, look, let's do this the right way. And
yeah, because you don't want to lose a player. Yeah, you don't want to lose a player here and not be able to play next week in the semifinals. That's for sure. And in the heat of the battle, you're not really thinking straight,
right,
out there. So
yeah, it's hard to lose, man. I tell you, it's just if you're competitive at all, you just hate losing, and it can get inside of you if you're not careful. And you can see our coaches over there drawing all the guys around. You just don't see all helmets around the coaches. And I think Coach Fleming's saying that very thing. Look, guys, we got to end this thing with sportsmanship. We got to end this thing the right way. We've had too good of a season to mess it up here with leaving with a bad taste in our mouth. So just keep on fighting, and the clock will run out here in a minute, and that'll be our 2022 season. But, man, it's been a great year. Michael's going to try it again. He's going to keep on running. That dude is like the Energizer Bunny, man. He just keeps on running. He keeps on going.
He's going to pick up about a yard on the play. Nolan Williams is in it, running back that time.
What big 44 plays we've had this second half have all been brought back. Every big play we've had has been brought back with holding. Everything else has been 2-3 yards at a time.
Marcus Slayton is going to line up in the backfield this time with Rayner. And the clock is at 4:50 in counting.
Solid Badger defense.
Yeah. Yeah, we've We've not played anybody on this level this year.
Hand off to Marcus Slayton, and he's going to be wrapped up for a loss of 1 on the play.
Should start seeing some second stringers, third stringers getting their shot at state tournament, and looks like some of their starters are coming out now. They've played a good game.
Yeah, good team.
We have sure enjoyed bringing you Rivercrest Colt football, and we will, when it rolls back around next year, we'll be back with you, Lord willing, and bring you some more Colt football. But we appreciate all the viewers and all those that have subscribed, and see if we can't pull out another score here before we go home.
Rainer's going to tuck it, and he's going to take it out to about the 27-yard line.
We're always a yard short. Y'all noticed that tonight? That guy always spots it a yard short.
26-yard line is where they're going to mark it. So it'll bring up 4th down and 2 for the Colts.
Going to go for it on 4th down here. Clock's running 3:40 left to go. We're in mercy rule now, and clock's going to continue to run. Trying to pick up that cheap 5, get that first down so we can keep moving. We're going to have to earn it on ourselves, on our own here, I think.
It's not going to hurt to go for it for sure.
No.
Rainer's going to roll to his right.
He's going to make it.
He's going to have the first down, and he's still on his feet.
Man.
Look
Look
at
at
he's
this
still
guy.
on his feet, breaks the tackle.
Go, Michael, go.
And he's finally going to
Boy.
be brought down at about the 47-yard line.
We got a guy hurt here for Arkadelphia about the 36-yard line. He's down. He's going to get himself back up. But Michael Rayner just will not quit. He just will not quit, man. If you had a whole bunch of guys like that working for you or doing whatever for you, you'd be in a good spot because this guy doesn't quit.
So they marked the ball at the 46. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Colts with 3:08 and counting left to go in this game.
You can just see him stooped over, man. He's just wore out. He's given all he's got. He's putting it all out there.
Marcus Slayton
Big
on the
Marcus
carry, and he's going to pick up a first down and then some.
And dish out some pain. He's been dishing that out all year, man. He's been a leading defensive player.
He takes it to the 39.
He makes some great plays on offense when we need a big run. I know there for a while he was the one that you give to on the 1 or 2 yard line. He ends up in the end zone one of our games and a couple of our games, and he's just had a great defensive year, him and Wyatt Lancaster. We were talking about the year they both have had this year. Here comes Jaden Stovall around the corner. He's going to pick up about 6.
Ooh.
And he gets thrown out of bounds kind of rudely there by about 5 guys, but he's going to get about half of it. We're going to keep on moving. 2:20. Love to see us score one more touchdown here. I know it's probably against their second string, but this shows we don't quit.
Two minutes left to go in this one. There's a snap to Rayner. He's going to run to the
goes
right
again.
this time.
There's a first down.
And he has another first down. He's still on his feet and finally brought down inside the 30 at about the 27-yard line.
Going to be a first down for the Colts with 1:43 left to go in the game.
Put him over 100 yards rushing for the night.
Yeah, Michael's going to get him 100 yards, and it's just not been the outcome we were looking forward to. I really thought we had a shot tonight, and I think we showed that in a half, and then after Cavante went down, it just changed the whole complexion of the game.
Rainer's going to have about 850 yards rushing on the season, somewhere around there.
That was kind of weird.
Yeah, he's still on his feet.
He's looking for a hole.
Running to the left, and he slides down inside the 25-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 24. And,
ball got snapped, and everybody just stood there, didn't
60
they?
seconds left on the
different looking.
60 seconds left in this one.
We're going to go full bore into basketball now. I know Coach Robinson's waiting on some football players to get going here, and won't be long. We'll be looking at the NEA tournament. Coach Dye's ready to get full going into the ladies basketball. They had a big win Wednesday night against Buffalo Island, and looking forward to a great season for them and the boys. So it's going to be just about basketball time.
Rayner passes. It's going to be a
He's
little
still on his
short.
feet there.
Yeah, it bounced.
Did it?
that was intended for number 16.
Called it
to
incomplete.
Marjay Fly. So 24 seconds left to go.
Yeah, just remember Michael Rayner's going to be back next year. Cavante Washington's going to be back next year. We do want to thank our seniors, man. They've been some great guys. Just looking real quick down through here, Dalston Smith, Joey Towery, Austin Elrod, Tamarjay Fly,
T.J. Scott,
Sterling Winston. T.J. Scott was on there. Jay Robertson. I'm going to miss somebody probably. I hope not. Trent Kimbrough has had a great season. Tyshawn Love. Trent Kimbrough's again listed there and 2 times with his double numbers. And Colton Ball.
Braden Champion.
Tristan Turner, Braden Champion. Just some great seniors.
Well, and I'll be honest, I guess.
Yeah, we moved the ball back here as we were saying thanks to our seniors and the leadership they've showed. Here goes Michael Rayner. Look out. He's still on his feet, waiting on a block out down there. Oh, block out of bounds.
He's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 13-yard line.
Clock goes to 0, and that's going to end our contest
so about 26
tonight.
on that play.
Our final score, 48-13. Arkadelphia just dominated the second half. And, Coach, I don't know what else to say other than that. Losing our quarterback was big.
Yeah, it was a tough night for the Colts. They battled for the first half. Again, when Washington went out, that kind of changes your offensive game plan. You really take away your pass game there, and we just had to figure out a way to control the football and move the football. And whenever you don't have that passing option, then they start stacking up the defenders on that line and take away the run. So it kind of leaves you shorthanded a little bit, and so it was a big loss, and just had to figure out ways to win after that. But unfortunately tonight, the Badgers came out in the second half and took advantage, and their offense just kind of clicked that second half. And I think you mentioned it earlier. They don't have very many guys that go offense and defense.
Right.
They're out on the field all night long, and just about all of our guys play both sides of the football. So after a while, it just kind of wears you down. Of course, this time of year, you're already banged up a little bit, and that's just part of the process. Yeah. But you just have to figure out a way to do that. And unfortunately for the Colts, they were facing the number 1 team in the state in the Arkadelphia Badgers. And so congratulations to the Badgers, and good luck to them as they go to the semifinals next week. And I don't know who they're going to play.
Well, right now, Harding Academy's up 9 points over McGee, 29-20 in the fourth quarter. So that contest is yet to be decided. Up 9 in the fourth quarter. It's got to be late in that game. It looks like it could be 1 versus 2, Harding Academy versus Arkadelphia, but you just have to wait and see. Osceola's down 35-20 to Booneville in the fourth quarter. But, man, I just got to take my hat off to the Arkadelphia Badgers. They're as good as publicized. When you play the number 1 team in the state, everything's got to go exactly right for you. And things just didn't go our way, especially there close to the first half. And then the whole second half, they threw a shutout at us. And when you can shut out our offense that's averaging 40, 42, 43 points a game, you've said something there. You've got a good defense. So I just didn't think it would be this kind of blowout. I thought we would play them really close. And, man, I'm just always going to pull for the big red machine. And so, guys, thank you for a great year. Thank you for watching. Ronnie Dye, you do a great job. Danny Graham, you are the stat man of the century. And thank old Bubba Walker. Hayden, come along, help him carry equipment and stuff. And we've just had a great time bringing you Colt football. Thanks to the support of the school, getting us a few little things of equipment that we needed so we could bring this. And, again, thanks to Arkadelphia and Chris Babbs for setting this up so you wouldn't have a lot of buffering. I think you got a clear channel tonight. And we're going to wrap up the season, and we're going to look forward to 2023. And just know that when that ball gets kicked off next fall, we'll be right there bringing you Rivercrest Colt action. Coach, that's all I got. You got anything else you want to say?
I appreciate everyone watching and listening. And, hey, basketball season's here now. And come out and support the Colts. Coach Robinson I tell you, if you haven't seen that junior high boys team yet, they're the real deal. Might be
Yeah.
the best junior high team I've seen, and they are undefeated so far on the season, and he's got them going pretty good. He'll get some of these guys that played football be coming out, getting them ready. They've got a tough task right off the bat. I think they played Blyville right off the bat.
Yeah.
So
they're loaded up.
yeah, and then your Lady Colts, we travel to Carlisle on Monday, take on Baptist Prep. They're 3-0 on the season, and play them at 4 o'clock on Monday in Carlisle. So you get a chance to come watch, come check out the Colts and Lady Colts basketball programs and support Rivercrest.
That's right. That's right. Well, guys, have a great rest of the holiday weekend. Have a great Christmas, and go Colts always. And looking out here, seeing some tears from these seniors. You know, this is a big night for them and their parents. And thank you, seniors, for all that you did for Colt football, and you will be remembered as a great team. Good night, you guys, and all those that are traveling.